Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles. Why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles. Why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Hey, hold on 1 second. I got 2 StreamYards on. Hold up. My bad. Add this one. Okay, there we go. Now we cooking. So let's mute this one. Boom. Can y'all hear me now? Let me fix my background real quick. I don't know, my PC, man. My PC monitor just went out, bro. Hold up. I don't want no virtual background. There we go. Now we in business. There we go. Hey. Listen. I got to tip my cap, man. The boys came out here, bro. I don't know how they pulled it off, man. I couldn't. F you, Cujo, man. That was a good one, Cujo. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. Hey, man, let's look at the stats, man. Let's look at the stats real quick. What a win, bro. What a performance
by our Atlanta Hawks. Hold up here, because I want to make sure I can share this. Let's go to the box score. Boom, boom, boom. Let's hit the share right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, bam. Stats time. Hey, man. Hey, Zach, 6 for 10, bro. 17 points from #1 overall pick. Jalen Johnson, 56%, 50%, 100%, 22 points, 7 assists. He was flirting with a triple-double. Clint, we'll skip him. Dyson, gave you 10. Listen, didn't shoot the ball well. Shot well from 3, though. Oops. My bad, guys. I don't know what happened right there. Shot good from 3. Perfect from the line. He gave you 10 rebounds, dog. He gave you a double-double. Shot horribly. Gave you a double-double. Gave you 2 steals. Trey, not too good shooting night, but, bro, I'm going to tell you, 2 of these 3-pointers right here, daggers. Daggers. He was awful from the shooting tonight. Awful. 33 and 20. That's pathetic. But I'm going to tell you, that boy hit them 2 threes, bruh. He hit them 2 threes. Big time threes, bro, from Trey, bro. Big time threes, man. Hunter, he came to fucking play today. You got 26 from Hunter. Efficient as hell, this, bruh. A Convu 71%, 50. Even Kobe Bucking 50. Look at this, bro. When the last time y'all seen these 2 numbers right here? 47% as a team. 48% from 3. That's your game right there, guys. We shot 48% from 3. That's crazy. Now, we know that's not going to happen often. That's not going to happen often, gang. Okay? But listen, let me look at Cleveland real quick. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, 4 for 14. Ew. Oh, this usually us right here, guys. See, this is usually us. 15 for 48 from 3, 31%. This is what we usually shoot right here. This is usually the Hawks number right here. You feel me? Oh. Oh, let me look at the rebounding real quick. What was the boards? Rebounds. 57, 36, 14, 54, 32. Oh, so we won the rebounding battle too. Bro, Trey dropped 22 assists, bro. He had a 20 and 20 night, bro. He dropped 22 dimes. That man was cooking. That man was cooking. Now, let me say this real quick, because I know what y'all going to do. Y'all going to come in here. Y'all going to come in here. Man, I ain't worried about Cujo, man. I ain't listening what the hell Cujo got to say, bro. Hey, listen. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all now, bro. Don't come in here thinking we finna make a run. We finna beat the Celtics or some shit. Okay? Don't come in here with nothing crazy. I know how some of y'all gonna get, hey, Damon, look at Quin. We still under 500. Let's not forget that. You still under 500. Hey, what they say, every dog has his day. But I get it, bro. We not shooting 47% from 3. But I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't gonna lie. From the second quarter on, amazing game, bro. Amazing game from the guys, bro. Amazing game. I already put the link in, man. I already dropped the link. Let me drop it again just in case y'all need to tap in. Boom. And let's go with RT. What's good, RT?
What's going on, Damon?
Ain't nothing much, my guy.
Hey, is you good though, bro? I saw what happened yesterday, man. Everything all right? I just want to get that out of the way. You good? You don't have to go into specifics. I just want to know if you good. Hey, man, it happens to all of us, bro. It happens to all of us. We with you though, bro. We with you.
Oh, y'all go ahead, get y'all licks in. Get your licks in, baby. Get your licks in, man.
But hey, man, I was looking at the game at 10 minutes into the first quarter, and we were down almost 19. I was like, well, here we go. Here we go.
It was ugly, bro.
But hey, shout out to the second unit, man. Kobe came in, did his thing. Onyeka played, good on-ball defense against both Allen and Mobley. DeAndre Hunter, shot electric from 3, 5 for 9. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How about Zach shooting 3 for 6 from 3? That was pretty good to see him get his shooting form in. Hopefully he can, kind of keep that stroke pause. But yeah, I mean, like I think what everybody's saying is like we can't think that this is going to, like you said, we're still under 500. We got to lock back in and worry about Friday.
All right now. Hey, it was a good win today, man. Good.
Oh yeah, I'll take the win,
bro. Good freaking win, man. I'm like you.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't do a watch along today because I was working overtime. And
you're good.
The homeboy Ticket, a dead clock right twice. Ticket, hey, I'm with you, Ticket. And listen, I ain't
I hear that
type of Kool-Aid or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you gotta at least let us enjoy this dub. Enjoy.
Oh yeah.
Dub, man.
Another thing too, Damon, before you switch off, we finally attacked the zone. The zone's been killing us, and we finally made the right adjustments and finally took advantage of the zone.
They was flashing on Yucca, who was hitting the guy on the inside.
Yeah. So.
All right, that's my guy RT. Let's go to Darion.
Oh, what's up, Damon?
What's good, my guy?
Yo, RT beat me to it, man. I was gonna check on you too, cause hey, I recognize that shit right there. I'm in the same boat a lot too, bro. Hey, it just is what it is.
Oh man, yeah, man. Hey,
I'm good though.
Shoot, she might run up in here any minute.
Yo,
y'all be ready. She might run up here any minute. I'm gonna have to shut this bad boy down.
But yeah, man. Yo, good game. It was a good. Maybe we just need to play the top teams, man. I don't know. Play the Celtics and the Cavaliers for the rest of the year. Who knows what they'll do? But yo, Zach did his thing. Zach scored 17 points in 17 minutes.
And Quin actually played him in the fourth quarter too.
Yo, shocked me.
Tell me about
it. Dre did his thing, 26 points. Trey, I like Trey distributing the ball like this, like him concentrating on that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the way forward. I mean, Clint, good God, that's all I can say. Jesus, Onyeka was okay. I still wasn't really impressed with him or anything like that. Bobby came in.
You ain't gonna get nothing flashy from that center position. So,
nah,
you had Dyson Daniels with 10 rebounds. So,
yo, to me, that's the main upgrade that we need. On that center position, we need something.
I'm trying to tell people, but I mean, every time I name somebody, they say he weak, but then they want some random dude that I don't know, man. Some random dude that just because they heard of the dude first or something.
I still want to see Larry Nance play.
Another DNP, bro. Another DNP.
Just to see, man. Shout out. I don't even think did Onyeka take a 3 today?
Let's look. Onyeka, no threes.
Good. because he doesn't need to. So good on him for that, at least. And shout out to Kobe too, man. Kobe came in and did his thing too. So yeah, just an overall good team win, bro. Good team win.
All right, that's my boy Darion. Let's go on to Pharaoh. What's good, Pharaoh?
What's good? I ain't got to talk about that because we already talked about that, so I ain't got to talk about what everybody else talking about. Good win. I liked. I'm gonna start off with Hunter. Hunter shot well. Zach shot well. Since everybody else want to skip over it, I'll talk about it. Mobley and Allen had Clint shook. They locked his ass down. What he didn't take his first. He didn't get his first basket until like the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
They had him shook. Onyeka didn't. It really wasn't like you said. Wasn't nothing flashy. Shout out to Trey. He had his career high assists. He didn't take no bunch of crazy three. He took, but the two he took, he needed, and they hit him. Like I said, Zach, Kobe played good. Who else? They shot well. They finally shot well because if they would have missed all them little bunnies in the first quarter, they probably would have been up. They probably would have blew them out. Well, I not blew out, but had a decent lead because it was just a bunch of missed little easy bunnies they was missing in the first quarter. Then after that, the second quarter on, they shot well.
Yeah.
So it was a good shooting night. I don't think it's gonna carry on. I ain't gonna say they're gonna lose next week. I'm just gonna say I don't know how they're gonna keep shooting. But I'm glad they won tonight.
They shot 47% from three, and like I think for 48% from three and 47% from the field. So I mean, it was a decent shoot night, man. Trey and Dyson was off tonight, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But when Trey out there diamond, he dropped 22 dimes, bro. Like,
I think his highest was 20 or 21.
21.
Okay, so yeah, now he got his career high. So shout out to Trey.
He was one off the Atlanta high.
Who was that? Dominique?
No, Mookie.
Okay.
Dominique,
yeah, that makes sense.
Hard, man.
I'm just saying who else would have. I'm trying to think who would have like a high stat.
Don't pass the ball, bro.
Well, it couldn't be. I was going to say that loser in Milwaukee, but it won't be him.
No. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Good win.
All right. Let's go to John. What's good, John?
Well, the old saying always come true. Sunshine on a baboon ass every now and then. And thank God for the second unit, the bench mob, or we would have been dead. 27 points off the bench to tie that debacle, that blooming debacle up by the end of the first quarter. Tied up 35. And man, look here, I made plenty of notes tonight because I thought it was going to be a blowout. I thought we were going to lose this one. But Clint Capella can't play dead with a casket and a preacher. He jumped one time. After he make that first jump, he threw. There's no spring there. All the spring is gone. You look, if you were driving a car, that car couldn't stay on the road because it don't have no springs on. Don't have nothing. I mean, and nobody's scared of him. Nobody's scared of him. They taking it up in his face. Same thing with Double O. When Double O down there, nobody respects him. He just down there with his mouth open. They probably more scared of his breath than his basketball. Because the Joker be breathing all through his mouth with his mouth open. Look, man, and wondering why he getting tired. Now, one thing Capella did do tonight, I saw a screen that he set tonight that rattled Buddy's teeth when he ran into Clinton. I hadn't seen nothing like that since 2021. Now, he can do that. Now, he can set screens. He's a big body, but as far as jumping, as far as defending, as far as intimidation, and see, that's what a lot goes into when you're a big man down there trying to guard the basket is intimidation. Nobody's scared of. Nobody's scared of.
Y'all stupid.
So, yeah, you know, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. And just like Darion said, we need somebody. 6'10", 7'2" center that can, and Ricochet is too light in the ass. Let him stay where he is. Don't put him down there at center. But you need somebody to jump that center spot. And I save the rest for the open forum because I know they coming with some mess.
I bet that, John. Let's go to Marion. What's up, my guy?
What's going on? Great win for the Hawks. Great win for the Hawks tonight. I don't know what happened to you yesterday, but that's all right. I'm praying for you. But great win for the Hawks tonight. We went into a team that's unbeaten at home and we beat them. We got to win again on Friday night. The Cavs usually win by about 14, 15 points at home. And we turned that all the way around. Everybody had a part. I'm not going to talk bad about anybody except the coach. I don't know why you would take out a fish fry hot Zachary Ricochet in the third quarter, but that's all right. We still got the win. So great win by the Hawks. That's all I got.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, Marion. Let's go to Kool-Aid. Then we got Chest, and you got Mike and Foot in the building, man. What's good, Kool-Aid?
Man, I am in the twilight zone. Man. Hey.
You in the twilight zone, Kool-Aid?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, this is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. They started out looking like that. Under the backboard shot. With Dyson did that did that shot under the backboard. Clint Capella with all the buttery missed shots. I'm like, oh my God. I had to turn it off for a little while. I walked in and I saw it. Then I walked in, turned it on Dixon and saw it 35 to 35. Like, what the heck happened? But yeah, man, I mean, I'm just in the twilight zone, man. I mean, you can't pinpoint nothing but what I say. When the ball go in the basket, we win. That's all. No defense, but it was a little bit when we need it, but but when the ball go in the basket, we win. Trey Young 2 logo shots, Zach shots. It's important when Trey Young logo shots go in and Zach shots go in. That's a plus, man. That's a plus. It changed the way they're gonna defend us and everything, man. So that's a really good plus. It was nice to see that JJ played a normal game, but it was nice to see that Dyson Daniel didn't feel like he had to become the offensive player when he can't shoot. It was nice to see that. But I'm just in the twilight zone, man. And really, it's just a weird feeling right now. It's just like, I don't know, man. I have to see.
Kool-Aid, you are like we won the title or something, Kool-Aid.
No, I ain't saying. I'm just saying it's in the twilight zone. It's just weird for them to beat what I'm saying, like, it's weird because we lose these crazy games, and then we come play somebody like Cleveland, and then we look different. We look like we can be this team that can out a team. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they went up there and beat Boston, then we look like we can beat these teams. Then you see sometimes we be in the games going into the third and fourth quarter, and you can feel that we like, hey, we got this team, but then all of a sudden just something, we just hit the wall somewhere. Either coach do a bad rotation or he put a 5 in that stays in too long. Like I was saying, that Kobe Buffkin with bogey 5 when they start getting the run like they want to take the run out. Like, please, coach, don't let that 5 stay out there till we get down by 10 or 15 again. And just something that coach do, or like I was hoping that when coach took out Zach, the hot hand, that it wasn't going to be the problem. Thank God Trey three logo shots didn't mess up, and they found and lined them up, and we got the 2 logo shots that we needed. And bogey, I mean, I'm glad coach didn't force bogey tonight. The last 2 games look like coach forced bogey to be the man. And he left bogey out there on the floor too much, and bogey shot us out of the game.
All right, Kool-Aid. Look, we got the homeboy Chess up in here, man. What's good, my guy? Been a minute.
Yeah, I've been at school and everything. So
all right, anyway. we got a school guy over here, man. Hey, big win tonight, man. Big win.
Yeah, I mean, it's
big
huge.
Win.
I mean, it's great.
Chess, was it a big win or was it a lucky win?
I don't think it was lucky win. I think it was a big win.
Okay,
but
now
I would say it's not something we're gonna just. I wouldn't say it's something we're gonna replicate every night because everyone's shooting well. But I think the shots we were getting weren't lucky shots. They were mainly just. They were good. They were good looks. We were just making them for once. I mean, all season we've been so bad at taking threes. There's only two people that I can really say have been consistent from three, and those guys have been injured for half the year, and that's DeAndre Hunter and Bogdanovic. I mean, DeAndre Hunter since he came back has been ridiculous. I think it's been one real bad game, and he's looked. I think there's not been a fault, like in terms of his like entire game, his defense. Maybe playmaking is the only thing I can see. He's shooting well, he's finishing well, he's defending well, and to see someone taking so much of the payroll because his contract has been a question, play so well over the last 5 games, has been really, really good to see. I mean, and Trey Young's 22 assists. I mean, that's going to be the main point what people see. But I feel like that's been coming just purely because we've been so inefficient from 3, and all these 3-point shots all coming off Trey Young. Like with Zachary Sachet, I think has been a main culprit of diluting it down. I mean, so many passes, so many of Zachary Sachet's missed shots came from Trey Young passes, which find him open. And tonight he was making them, and that's why we end up with 22 assists. And I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up with something like 25 in the future. And that's all I really got to say.
That's all you got to say, Chess?
I mean, other than like Clint Capella, Okongwu, you got to center something. You got to do something. And Larry Nance, I really just annoyed that he doesn't play more. But
man, listen, I told Cass once we get healthy, man. He only playing 9 dudes. Let me see. Did he play 10 tonight? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me count that again. Did he really play 9 dudes again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That dude clockwork like a mug. Yeah, he only go play 9 dudes, man. I mean,
what I will say is, I mean, all of them played well for once. So the rotation has been a huge problem with Quin. I really hated it more defensively than offensively, but Kobe Buffkin played really well. I mean, I still don't like him. I really don't like him as a point guard, but he played really well.
He played enough to get Trey some rest.
Yeah.
Trey didn't have to play 40 minutes tonight.
But still, Larry Nance, I mean, look, you have Larry Nance who played so well when we had all these injuries. You could play him with Okongwu, and it would be much better, I mean, rebounding-wise, because Okongwu can't do anything rebound. And you're just leaving him playing DMPs every night. At least play him, 2 or 3 minutes a night. Something.
I don't know what
Harrison Matthews even who's shooting so well. I do like the cool plays that he's playing. I want Kobe Buffkin to get minutes. I want all these guys getting minutes, but there's I don't think you need to be playing Dyson Daniels 35 a night, even though he's so good. Does he really need to be playing 35 minutes a night?
He a young dude. I mean, he's your best on-ball defender. I mean, you probably need him out there to try to at least make. Because who was he guarding tonight? I don't think he spent a lot of time on Donovan Mitchell tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there was they did really well at getting switches as well. There was a lot of switching in that game on defense, so we ended up with either probably Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell half the time. He also ended up with Ivan Mobley quite a lot, which is weird.
I'm gonna tell you now, man. Quin not playing no more than 9 dudes. You might get lucky if we blow somebody out, or we get blown out. He may play some more dudes, but besides that's what he's known for. 9 dudes.
Yeah.
9 dudes, man. That's it.
Yeah, I gotta go to sleep.
all right, Chess. Chess going to sleep, man. Shout out to the homeboy Chess all the way over there, man, in the UK, man, in school and whatnot. I done hit the wrong button. My bad. All righty. Let's bring everybody back on up here. Oh, my bad. I forgot about Foot Mike. My bad. What's good, Mike?
Yo, what up, bud? You good? Hey, man. Good win, man.
You got, hey, man, hey, watch my back.
Hey, you did it. You did that yourself, bro. that nigga heard it. He like, and bro turned around. Oh man, my butt. I knew it was for you too. Other people talking about they thought it was something else. Like, nah, I know that. Say, I know that sound. I know exactly, bro. You know what I mean? I know. Appreciate it, Southside. Ain't no jacket. You know, it's a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I make it look like a jacket, throwing a little what you call it up under. But yeah, bro, that was nigga. You got some we talk home. We talk hot moments, bro. Hey, hey, but look though, man. I ain't had no court, man. Y'all stupid, man. So I went to court today. But bro, I don't know what to say, man. I was called a hater for pointing out the obvious. I'm glad you did it as soon as you came on, basically, man. But like, we knocked down shots, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before I can try and dissect any further, it's just like the obvious thing tonight was we hit shots. Like these niggas really knocked down shots or whatever. Oh, Tank the only person who said something. Tank don't nobody got the eye like that. But yeah, bro.
I noticed you didn't have any
say yeah, man. But we knocked down shots, bro. Like minus Trey, everybody shot great from three, bro. If it wasn't from the last 2 threes at the end of the game, bro, Trey was about to be what it said, one. Well, you shot 3 for 13, so it was about to be like 1 for 11. Like, bro, like that was going to be horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, so Trey, I give him credit because I got mad before for him in the past about this. I guess, you know, we always say like he shoot bad to start the season all the time. You feel me? So technically speaking, Trey is being Trey right now, shooting horribly. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing a good job though, still getting the assist numbers, bro. Like he got 22 tonight though, because they were knocking down shots or whatnot. Man, I'm trying to not laugh at the chat too much, man. I get to y'all fools in a second. But
nigga said you went to a job interview.
Them niggas stupid, man. But anyway, man, bro, I just got tired of it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been debating it for a while, man. Nigga be hooping and stuff, bro. The locks done got too long. I was gonna cut them in half and get them to like this length, but
you went to a job interview.
They say they got annoying, man. They got annoying, man.
He said might want that promotion.
Yeah, these folks, they crazy, man. They funny, man. Say I already knew this folks gonna have some jokes, man. But hey, but look though, man. Like I was saying though, y'all about made me lose my train of thought, man. Number one, like I was saying, we made shots, man. But yeah, Trey. I'm happy that he pays an assist, man. I haven't been on here too much, you know, talking about that though. But since probably about like second year or so of Trey, man, me personally, I've been saying that a nigga could average like 15 assists or something. Just throwing that out there or whatever, man. These niggas, but Trey. I mean, he's been at 11. I think he's averaging so far his career high. You know what I'm saying? Marion said Bitcoin unhit. Hey man, go to somebody else, man. Bring these other niggas up there, man. But they's funny, bro. Y'all got jokes nonstop, man. Reverse Super Saiyan Murders. Yes, sir.
It don't help. It don't help that I already been in the garage. So
he said, "Oh, you already went to the garage." I'm trying to.
Yeah, man. I went there in the first quarter. That first quarter put me out, bro. I was like, man, let me go get a head start.
But I'm saying, hey, Hawks fans though, man, y'all don't let Trey off the hook. The nigga can pass the ball, man. He need to keep moving the ball. I've always felt like no matter who he play with, the boy can average.
Hey, the chat said before you came up here, the chat said, "Foot, don't come in here with no negative shit."
Shit, you know, I'll be true to myself. As always. Hey, first of all, you all right, man? Because I was in the store that day. I was gonna try to get on to get the boy straight, but what's the name got on?
Hey, I got caught like the young kids say, man. I got caught naked.
Boy, that shit was so funny.
Shoot, who asking that? Who that? Damn.
Hey man, what I got real quick? Yeah, man, I was having computer issues.
I need to see if we can hoop.
Huh?
My bad. My bad. I'm talking to the chat. He was asking about who.
Whatever, man. What somebody said about some negative shit.
No, I'm not, Carlos. I'm about to scroll up now, man.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. Hey, man, shout out to Trey. Got this record tonight for assists, but as Mike alluded to, Mike been saying it for a couple of years how many assists he can get. He been saying that. He been saying that's that's what we like to see more of. Instead of the always damn shoot. Even though he shot bad again, but we won, man. The other guys that y'all said couldn't hit shoot, they shot. I'm gonna say something about some defense when we get on, bro. I'm just gonna have to call it out because that shit was horrible. You'll see what I mean when I get on. But hey man, all the guys, Zach got some look. How much playing time he get? 17. Okay, 17 minutes. Quin just spread it out a little bit different. Hey man, how about Jalen Johnson though? That dude is the best dude on the team right now. I don't care what nobody said. I mean, he damn near walking triple double. I mean, once he get out his head and start really doing what he doing, and hey, that's dang well he shot bad, but again, them hands was active.
All right, now this is where I get triggered at Rick, Big Rick. All right, so we gonna acknowledge guys need to hit their shots, but in my opinion, guys hitting their shots get Trey to 20 assists. I don't care because you've seen it this year. Niggas breaking and Trey still get you 11 plus. And this year he's averaging his career high thus far, right? Like I don't think he averaged this much so far or whatever. I agree. Guys need to hit their shot.
Yeah. Come on, man. That's
a lot of times in the past.
Hey man, what Archie do about there clean up a crime scene?
Bro say he trying to fold some clothes and hang them up while y'all talking.
Cleaning up a crime scene back there.
I got the Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid been telling y'all.
Hold on, man. Let me finish. That's what I'm saying. Don't tell me to wrap it up.
Carlos, who they talking about some wrap it up?
Yeah, Carlos, 10 seconds. Yeah, DeAndre Hunter came out with a force. I mean, Clint game tonight, offensive game, wasn't hitting on that, but y'all gotta understand. Just like y'all did Trey last game. I mean, folks gonna have an off game. We're looking for consistency. That's all they got. A win is a win. That was a good win. Let's see if we can follow up with another round this and get some consistency. So that's where I'm at.
I got a question starting off. Was that last 3-pointer that Trey Young took an ill-advised shot or a bad shot?
He made it. Hey, John, before we even go into that, though, I'll say this. Y'all should know me, and y'all should know what I'm about to go to. Larry, you on mute.
You on mute, Larry.
It was a good make.
2 plays before that, I was pissed off. I think Quin called timeout, but I hope he said something to Trey. I'm like, nigga, that is inexcusable. He sat there, lost the ball, let bro take the ball.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Run down the court, bro. I'm like, nigga, you really just gonna do that? He better be happy to win the game, bro. Because if we would have
careless.
That was the foul call. That was the foul.
But he shouldn't have.
That was a DeJounte Murray. That was a DeJounte Murray loss of the ball.
Foul, but it was kind of like AJ Terrell when he got spent around by Mike Evans. Remember when Mike Evans spent around AJ Terrell and he had his hands up like, aren't you going to call the offensive pass interference? And it didn't happen. That's the exact same thing. Like, Buddy basically bumped Trey. And Trey was like, foul. And he just stopped playing. And Buddy just took the ball, went up and shot the 3.
You talking about when Trey lost the ball?
Yeah, like he bumped him, and then Trey was like,
you talking about
no. He stole the Trey over dribbled. Trey over dribbling and lost the doggone ball.
Larry, you talking about when he made the 3? You talking about when Trey made the 3?
No. I'm talking
about when Ty Jerome made that 3.
When Buddy stole the ball and then went down, shot the 3, he bumped Trey. Trey looked at
I gotta look at that again, bro.
And I'm still asking my question.
Trey just lost the ball. He was dribbling and
that's what I saw.
He just went tight with the ball. He just straight up lost it.
Yeah, he lost it. But I'm still asking my question. Was that an ill-advised or bad shot?
No, it's a bad
shot.
It's a bad shot.
How that a bad shot?
Not a bad shot, man.
It's
It ain't
not
never
bad.
a bad shot. It's only
It's
a bad shot.
Because see, look, wait a minute. That shot he hit was a dagger that got Cleveland. That 3-pointer got Cleveland.
But if he didn't,
it was over with.
John, if he didn't hit it, would you still say it was a good shot?
No, it was a bad shot if he missed it.
All the shots that were missed were bad.
It was a bad shot if he missed. Cause see, this is the thing.
A good shot or a bad shot.
See, this is the thing. It's a high risk, high reward situation. It's a high risk, high reward situation. If you're gonna take that shot, you better make it. All right. He made the shot, and it was a dagger shot. It was a dagger.
Quarter, which counted. It don't make it a good shot. It make it a good make. There's a difference.
No, it made it a good shot because see now, wait a minute. We parsing words now. We parsing words now because see, in order for you to make the shot,
you can make bad shots, John.
But no. But see, wait a minute. What made it a bad? What would make it a bad shot?
Good make.
I'm not saying that one necessarily was. I'm saying you can make a bad shot. Just because you make it, don't make it good.
Oh yeah, it do. It's 2 points
unless you missed it. A layup. That's
what I'm saying.
Was a bad shot.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, look, you know that shot that Steph Curry hit when Steph Curry fell and threw it up and made it. Was that a good shot just because he made it?
Yes, sir.
Good shot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, really?
What did, okay.
Curry take those shots all the time. That y'all call bad.
Disagree.
But that's Steph Curry. I'm talking about anybody falling down and throwing up a ball to shoot. That's not a good shot.
But see, if Pharaoh, if you that good, what happens to you? What happens?
Pick somebody else because y'all trying to score off Curry.
Hey. Now see, this is the thing. That adds to the legend. That adds to the legend. And see, the thing is, all you can do is just throw your hands in. Well, what more can I do to stop this?
John, he was
Pharaoh, you like
John, he was 2 for 12 before he shot that.
John,
hey, what's 8 foot?
You account
before the fourth quarter. And he
say what foot?
Never mind.
I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking some spaghetti.
Let Larry go. You know, he came on at the end.
Larry, that's right. Larry came in.
What you got, Larry?
I don't even want to go down that road because that's gonna make me badmouth Trey, and I really don't feel like doing it. What I will say is that the giving up on the play and waiting for the ref to call the foul instead of just still playing. I don't like that. I think that was his worst play by far. 22 dimes. Point guard. Best passing point guard in the league. It's not really a discussion. You want to talk about Jokic is better or LeBron is better. Okay, you can talk about that. I'm talking about pure point guard. Great game by Zach. It's still fire coach Quin. Zach should have played more. He was cooking and you took him out.
Zach heard you in the space last night, Larry. My bad to interrupt, but he heard you, Larry.
Yeah, he obviously heard me. He wasn't Ricochet today. He was cooking. Oh, magnifique. He was cooking and dumbass Quin took him out. Like, yeah, let's just take him out. I think we could have won that game by more than just 11. It shouldn't even been close. But again, luckily we survived Coach Quin rotations. Shout out to DeAndre Hunter, who sparked it all with that 4-point play. Shout out to the bench. Shout out to Kobe Buffkin, who helped also initiated or kept the spark going when the bench came back up. We were down like 20 points early in the first quarter. That's why DeMond went to the garage. But yeah, I mean, look, great win by the Hawks, and they dominated the second half. Something they haven't done all season. Not just one quarter, but they dominated a half.
Somebody dominated 3 quarters.
No, it was tied up in the first quarter, and then the second
I'm talking about
quarter.
the second.
The second quarter, no, they lost by 3. They were down by 3. Remember?
Okay.
At halftime.
Wasn't that the best third quarter we've had this year?
The third and fourth quarter, we scored 37 both times, guys. We dominated them in the second half. We played that was our best half of basketball. When we beat Boston, I think it was like the fourth quarter when we won it. And that was without Trey. So we've got 2 wins against the 2 best teams in the East and the 2 worst losses in the East. Who are we? Are we a 40% shooting, 3-point shooting team? The sample size says no right now. But I would say this. If Zach can play half as good as he did tonight, and not just shooting threes, he went to the bucket aggressively, which I know he can do. His shot was falling. He looked confident. Maybe the stuff that Bogey worked with him actually took hold.
Say what?
Dyson really didn't play.
Larry, say that again. Who worked with him?
Let me finish, John. Go look it up on the internet. Dyson really didn't force anything. Played within himself. Got 10 rebounds, which was really surprising to me. Had more rebounds than Toyeka Okongwu. I ain't gonna harp on Toyeka Okongwu getting babied by Mobley, that's reaching over him like a child and getting offensive rebounds. I mean, good effort for a backup center, So yeah,
he did the same thing to Clint.
Yeah, I mean he did do it to Clint, but again, I mean I've been said we don't have a starting center on this team. We got 2 good role players. I don't need no more time, man. That's it, man. Great win on the road by the Hawks. I really don't want to bash nobody tonight.
Yeah,
except
one thing I was going to add from my conversation tonight, as far as Dyson, man, let me talk about defense. Like I mentioned, one thing I don't care about harping on people, because if I'm saying the same thing, I'm still speak on it. Yeah. I don't get his team. Nobody get a pass. Not one player. If I call him out, it's what it is. Switch defense with Trey Young. I'm tired of his lazy ass defense. I don't want him to be no all defensive player. He sit there perfectly switch a lot of time with Dyson. He'll just let him go. He'll just wait. He stand there. He don't even go with him or stay with him, man. He just stands. And he just, oh yeah, you go switch. I don't like that crap. That thing kind of scored on several times. And bruh, he at the end of the game, you saw how he dropped on somebody. Won't he do that the whole damn game? I'm tired of seeing it. Y'all may not see it, but I look at the game different. Not just the Trey, it's the whole team defensively, right? I'm just gonna call it what it is, man. It's sickening. And I mean, you had all these assists tonight, which is good, which I want him to do more, and more distributing, more running the point. But bro, when we have length and stuff out there, the team, they play defense differently with him out the floor. And I just want to see better, bro. I want to see better. And nobody said no finish, nobody says always Trey. I've been saying the same thing forever. So I ain't saying nothing different that nobody else don't say it. I'm just pointing it out. Yes, we got to win, but I'm not gonna be happy until we fix what we knew. I know we could compete. And one thing I gotta say, what we did well, everyone, Trey included, we pushed the ball down the floor. You see all them transition points? That's what we should be every night. All players. They didn't defer the Trey. They took it up themselves. Some Trey guy, he took it up and dropped some beautiful dime. We can run folks out the gym. AJ, anybody on the wing, we can run them out the gym. So I was happy to see more of that transition basketball from this team, because man, they all of them who else out there when they ran it ran beautiful. I mean, even wait, hey, take the ball out, get up. We caught them slipping, like people catching us slipping. You know, so I did like that. And hey, shout out to Kobe Buffin tonight, man. We all been on him, including myself. So I still don't think he's no point, but I still think he's two. But hey, he played well. He hit some key shots. I mean, all of them did. Every last one trade. All the players hit some key shots. Even Dyson Daniel, what's the record? He was 4 for 11, but he hit some key shots too. So
4 for 11. That's one off.
Hit some key shots. Got a key rebound and put back. So all
2
of them
plus threes too.
Yeah. Yes. It was a lot of tools. I mean, look. One other thing. Did you see how they cut to the basket tonight? And Trey was hitting them. It was a lot of cuts. Trey was feed them real quick with them cuts too. I mean, what I said, fellas, ball movement, people movement, works every time. So it's a good. I can't even clown Quin tonight, even though hey, it was good.
It's always fine.
Good win, man. Good win. Good. Hey, Trey, just keep dishing it, man. That's what we like to see, and don't take all them down shots. We good.
Bro, I can't believe Trey did that jump though, man. We won though, y'all. But right now it's just wing, just to have something to talk about. But bro, Larry, that jump burnt in my mind, dog. He ain't getting bumped. Trey just straight up was loose.
Just lost the ball and then stopped.
And he lost that hole. Like, bro, ain't even up on him to really take it. Like Trey just lost that hole, bro. And then he just slowly turned and just watched, bro. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like,
now, Foot. If that's the play that ask you a question, the game, I was gonna come up on here.
I'm saying, RT, if that would have cost us the game, bro, I would have been
for sure
super heated off of that.
We be digging his grave right now.
But this is the problem. This man, okay, we've been talking about what Trey needs to do as far as assisting. Have we been tracking the potential assists that he's been dishing out that people have been missing?
Hey man, let me say something. I'm sorry. Man, I forget potential assists. Somebody brought
that's a no enemy, but go ahead.
A while ago, they've still been talking about it. Man,
I mean,
forget potential.
Well, why we got to forget that, Foot?
No.
Because it's some new fangled bullshit.
Wait a minute, why we got to forget that?
Answer me this though. I'm just saying though. I bet you if they go back and track, I feel safe to assume Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Jason Kidd probably consistently led the league in potential assists.
John Stockton would have averaged 20 a year.
Those who gonna lead the league in average assists. You saying no, bro? I'm telling you, every time the point guards pass the ball, it's not going in every single time. People miss shots, bro.
But no. See, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, is because of our horrendous 3-point shooting. Whether we're covered whether we're covered or not,
we still got dropped.
But y'all bring that up though, like Trey is 10th in the league in assists, like he's
5th
in assists. He averages 5 assists a game, and we saying, well, he could average 8 to 10 if we make shots. The young nigga,
and that's correct.
Hey, Mike,
and that's correct.
Hey, Mike,
that's correct.
I think it's funny how people are like, oh, he'll never average more than 10. As soon as he averages more than 10, oh, I think he'll never average more than 15. Oh, now he's averaging 15. Now these people are coming up here asking for 20.
Mike been saying not being in the grid for
No, I'm not saying Mike did.
That's not what John said.
Kind of act like he can't do it unless people making shots. I'm like, bro, like
that's the only way you get credited for an assist.
Not making shots to the extreme that y'all talking about. Listen,
no. Hey, I have never assigned a number. I have never assigned a number.
I'm saying other people,
Trey Young, even with the poor shooting team, I believe, and I've said since like his second year in the league, I believe Trey Young averaged like 12 assists a game. Now, yes, I will go into the realm of saying if they hit shots like tonight, That's what would get Trey into 20 plus and 16, 17, like crazy number of assists. But on the like floor level, Trey 12 assists in my opinion.
Yes.
But okay, now something else you guys were talking about. How many people on this team can create their own shot without the assistance of Trey Young?
Anybody, every player. Y'all miss me with that. Every player can create its own shot.
Not on ISO. Not on the ISO, but yeah.
No, what I'm saying, no.
If you move the ball, you can.
No. I'm not talking about ISO. Create your own shot comes from different forms and fashions.
Well, I know that, but
I'm tired of people talking about most can't get their own shot without Trey.
Yeah.
Miss me with that.
Yeah, no.
Foot. I can't agree with that because I see it every doggone time they play. Every time they play, Bogey, and I've said this over and over and over again. Trey Young will drag the team and everybody to the doggone basket. He'll kick it out there to Bogey. Bogey missed the shot.
Can I say this, John?
Hunter missed the shot.
John, can I say
Hunter
this?
missed the shot. Go ahead.
Can I say this? I want to say this because I think it might just to throw it out there. I might be
Go
messy a little bit. Okay.
Go ahead.
In my opinion, as of right now, it's not necessarily like Trey is creating his own shot very greatly. Now, what he can do is kick it and try and get somebody to bite onto him and get somebody else an open shot. We need somebody to do that for Trey too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I be saying that too when they be like, "Oh, somebody need to handle the ball." Y'all know what I feel about Trey. I don't necessarily feel like he does. You know, when it comes to dribble package moves, like you need that screen. Come get some that bigger person off, get that guy off him, get him some room, get him to go work and get downhill. And yeah, I mean that's what I'm throwing it. So I'm just like, shoot.
Well, you absolutely right, Mike. You're absolutely right. And the thing is that like, what has been happening is that they've made Trey Young over the years since he's been here the primary ball handler. Everything goes through Trey. Other teams see it. Everything goes through Trey. So you know, and that's what a traditional point guard does.
The head of the snake. They say take the head of the snake, we win, and that's what they do. Trey Young's the head of the snake of the Hawks. And when other teams come to play the Hawks, their first mindset between the coaches and the player is to stop Trey Young.
Yep, that's it. You stop Trey Young, you stop the Hawks.
They run everything to stop Trey Young. They don't come in here thinking about stopping no Jalen Johnson.
Why you think you're trying to
every team and every coach practice, and they've been doing that since they went to the Eastern Conference, is to set up and to come in to practice to take Trey Young.
We know that.
Okay then.
And I'll say something else too. Trey Young's bad shooting is because of him not taking shots. Because you remember DeMond was saying that he was a volume shooter. He is a volume shooter. You have to keep shooting in order to stay hot like that or to get hot. And he's been used to being the man.
A volume shooter don't have to. He's a volume shooter, not a shooter, right?
Well, I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference?
Well, he's a scorer, not a shooter. He's
a scorer, a shooter. Like I would say, Bogey is a shooter, right?
Yeah.
Along with this shot,
we gonna disagree on that.
Trey's a volume shooter, which means volume. He takes the volume is high.
Trey's a volume scorer. I don't think Trey's a shooter. He can.
No, he's not a shooter.
But I wouldn't.
Wait a minute.
So let me say this.
How is Trey Young not a shooter?
Before on scorer versus shooter.
Y'all need to explain that. Y'all need to explain that.
We did this already.
You need to be able to shoot.
Well, it don't matter. It don't. Listen, guys, say something, guys.
From the field,
is there? Wait a minute. Is there a percentage? Is it the percentage that determines it, and not the scoring?
You need to be
I guess the efficiency is what considered a shooter versus a scorer.
Actually be a shooter.
I guess that's what they're trying to say.
Be a scorer.
But it don't
I have to think. I have to think about that. Y'all have to think about that.
All I know is Trey Young came in the league as a person, what you call him, a shooter or a scorer, from high school, averaging 30 to 40 points a game. From high school, when he hit college, he was averaging 30 to 40 points a game. When he hit Atlanta, he was averaging 30. He started getting his points up until when he came to Atlanta. You know what the first thing JP did for him? He practiced with him on being a point guard. Trey Young did not come here. He was not a what you call a passing point guard. JP, they forced that down his throat. They
literally said they drafted him because of his pass.
And Coach Pierce did that over and over again. And slowly, let me finish. Let me finish. And when
they
JP
said don't compare him to Curry, we wanted him because of his pass.
Slowly, Trey Young started losing his shot. The first game I went to, I said, "Oh, JP will mess Trey up because he is not shooting the shot the way he was shooting when he came from high school." Now I'm just telling you what I know. So when JP had him practicing with all them passes, now you see him passing the ball, using some spaghetti taught him. But you know,
he's always been a passer, Kool-Aid.
He's always been Kool-Aid. Just
he's
like
always been like that Kool-Aid.
What did he was
Kool-Aid.
a passer already and a scorer. Come on, bro.
A point guard always is a passer. He's a point guard. Every point guard is a passer.
No, they're not.
He just countered.
So what I'm saying, when he came out of high school, he was not putting up no 16. Okay, tell me what was his assist in college? Did he ever put up 16 assists in college?
He was 27 and 10.9.
Yeah.
He beat
27 points and 10. He never went over 10 assists a game. He always averaged around 10 assists.
Who averaged 10
Trey Young from high school.
Okay, Kool-Aid, let me ask you this. Who else was on that Oklahoma team? Who else was on that Oklahoma team, Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid, stop. Just stop. You're so wrong on this, brother.
I mean, but still, what they gotta do with anything though? Like, but you bringing it up as if he didn't lead college in assists though. What it is,
what I'm saying now, they forced. What I'm saying now, you know what Trey Young go in the game saying. Before he would go in the game and he would go in the game be a shoot first. Remember when I used to come in and say Trey Young was a shoot first point guard, pass second. Now he goes in the game. You know this man do not even shoot the ball for the last 3 to 4 games. He do not shoot the ball at all in the first quarter.
So you just gonna base all that off 3 or 4 games? You say he ain't never been no passer, just he always shoot.
What I'm trying to tell you, he was not what you call a person who tried to just be a point guard.
Am I gonna believe you, or am I gonna believe the person who drafted him, who said don't compare him to Curry? We drafted him for his passing.
For his passing. That's what Travis Slink said.
He's not a Curry. You're not understanding what I'm saying. I ain't say you did not draft him for his passing.
You're contradicting Travis Slink.
He averaged 20 and 10. When he came in the game, in the games that he shot, he shot 25 times a game.
Hold on, man. What's your point? You
My point I'm trying to tell you, my point is, you listen to me, the point I'm making is that he's a point guard. Huh? He's a point guard, so he's gonna pass the ball just like any other point guard. But he was not a point guard where he was a passer first point guard like most point guards. He was a shooter and he passed off his shots when he passed on. He always averaged around 10 points. And he averaged 30 to 10 from high school. He scored 30 to 40 points a game.
Why are we going all the way back to high school
point guard? But what I'm saying now, they are forcing him to be more of when he came here to the Hawks. They tried to make him more like a basic fundamental point guard. And now everybody saying Trey don't shoot the ball. So now he's been working on saying I'm gonna get my teammates involved first, and he goes through a whole first quarter and go through the process of him. Trey could take a whole bunch of shots in the first quarter, but he goes through the process of trying to pass the ball.
Bro, how many shots Trey took tonight, man?
Well, I don't know, but the last few times he done taken over 12 shots. The last 3 games he took 12 shots. Now,
what is ranking the chart of the team shooting shots, though? I mean, I hear it, but is it? I mean, I don't, bro.
And see, he done lost his shot by not shooting. He done lost his shot. Now he got to get back and take that like tonight.
No, always shot bad at the beginning of the season.
But that's the issue, though. That's the issue, and I don't care what you want to say, but that's the issue, and that's why we ain't won crap. and we ain't gonna win crap until he can actually.
We got to the Eastern Conference Final as the first time.
That was 4 years ago.
And he shot bad at the beginning of that season as well.
Referee from going to the final. You just said we weren't winning nothing, and we won, man. So stop telling the lie. We won with Trey Young or step on the referee's foot from going to the.
Hey man, look.
That's the assumption.
Real quick is that Trey Young has to be efficient. The game of basketball is created for your point guard to be efficient. They have to be the most efficient. Nobody else on the floor touches the ball until the point guard gives it up. If the point guard has the ability or is allowed to be a quote-unquote volume shooter and get out there, dribble, shoot shots and get his fill in and take up a whole bunch of shots and go volume-wise, that is not good for an overall basketball team because that makes nobody else, that gives nobody else the ability to get into a rhythm, to get into a flow, find their shots. That's why
AKA James Harden.
But just basketball, traditionally speaking, historically, whatever, you definitely need your point guard to be efficient. Even if you go into your scorer on any successful team has to be efficient. There's no winning basketball team with their scorer at any position. Their number one scorer at any position on the floor is freaking inefficient or shooting 33% and stuff like that. Yeah. Shaq was not your go-to guy and stuff like that because he's, you know what I'm saying, he's messing around being inefficient from the field. No, he might be from the free throw line, but not from the field.
The problem was, Mike, they made Trey Young into the offense when he first got here.
I mean,
that's the problem.
But he wasn't really anybody else other than him and John.
Just like you said,
it was rebuild.
But they made Trey Young. Trey Young was the one scoring 50 points. Trey Young was the one that was shooting from the logo. Trey Young was the one that was ending the game, rubbing his sides like that, because that was just like the question: do you want to see basketball or do you want to be entertained? Okay, it was entertainment when Trey Young was doing all the ice cold Trey, busting people, nutmegging folk. You know, but
my fault.
But the problem is he's now learning, just like you say, that him doing that's not winning basketball. That's not efficient basketball. That's not winning basketball. You got to trust other people. You got to provide for other people to make shots. Now, when he did that previous years, they weren't coming to bat for him. So you force him back into hero Trey because of the fact that he was the best shooter on the team at one time. Okay? Now, these shots that he takes now, they are few and far between. The logo threes, things of that sort. When he misses them, it's just like stab somebody in the damn eye, But when he makes them, good shot. Okay,
that's what you said.
Good mate.
Yeah. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. It ain't just me.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Somebody pulled it up for me, then, because I ain't get to it though. But he had 22 assists, and he took the most shots tonight.
Yeah,
he still had 22. Like I ain't mad at him and stuff like that. Yeah. But the thing is, though, you saw that he still shot kind of bad from the field. And I acknowledge that. We all acknowledge Trey for some reason starts every season. Like he don't start shooting well until the year changes. So
now Mike, what causes that?
Hold on, but
Mike, what causes that?
Wait a minute. So Mike, when you say, and I just want a little bit of clarification here.
Okay,
when you say the point guard has to be efficient, are you talking about efficient in terms of running the offense, or are you talking about efficient in terms of shooting?
Even when they decide to score, no matter where it comes from the floor, your point guard, and then I said outside of that too, whoever's your leading scorer, like I say, if you're talking about winning, you need to be efficient. They can't be inefficient.
Clarity on what are you suggesting is efficient? Are you talking about his shooting?
I don't like shooting.
Are you talking about his running the offense?
Shooting. I mean, right now we're talking about shooting, but I do acknowledge a lot of times in running the offense, and I acknowledge on the ECF run, I felt like Trey, that second half of the season and the run, that was one of the few moments in his career where he consistently ran everything correctly, where he took his shot, he did the lob, he passed, or he got a foul call, like all that, like consistently at the right time when we needed it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
See, the thing about it was early Trey, we ran pick and roll, and the offense was very efficient.
Yeah. And that's why I didn't knock Nate or whoever offense y'all want to credit it to for what it's again. I believe that Trey is a great assist man, and I believe he needs the pick. I believe he needs the pick. And also,
JP.
He's like one of the best running it ever though. He said JP, yeah, JP did LP.
Oh, no, okay, now I get it.
Y'all boy trying to come up here, man. They said we got room for him.
But no,
we got room.
I wanted to tell Kool-Aid that
yeah. My apologies, Kool-Aid. I was just trying to say that one thing, man.
Trey Young's like idol was Steve Nash.
Yeah.
It wasn't Allen Iverson. It wasn't Steph Curry. It was Steve Nash.
And Larry,
his superpower,
what he do, Larry?
Kool-Aid. His superpower ain't shooting logo shots. His superpower is assists.
No, but not even just that though, Larry. What is Steve Nash known for though as well? When he goes MVP season, what they say point guards, and like that's a golden thing to do, huh?
Yeah.
Still in the MVP from Shaq.
Well, not just that. I understand that, but he did what they call it, like what I think is 90 from the free throw, 50, 40 or something like that.
50, 40, 90.
50, 40, 90.
Yeah, 50, 40, 90.
If Trey does that type stuff, y'all, like that's what I'm talking about. If he can do that, like, bro, we cooking.
Look,
man,
y'all give him Amari Stoudemire,
you know what make? Can I say something? Can I say something? You know what make Trey Young? You know what make the kids like Trey Young? Do y'all know what make kids like Trey Young?
We don't care what the kids
that
like.
logo shot. That's his circle shot. They're like telling the guy. They're like telling the guy not to walk the tightrope across the arena. That's his circus shot.
We don't care.
That's the shot that make the kids go wow. I would not.
You want to talk about shots that would be Curry. Curry the one got everybody shooting three.
That's not his mutant power.
That's
his mutant
what
power
you
is
think.
to pass the ball.
No. His superpower is the logo shot and pass the ball.
Let Matt go.
Real quick. Go ahead, Matt.
Let Matt go.
Quin Snyder was phenomenal.
Oh Lord, turn him on.
Oh hell! Here we go.
Quin Snyder. To quote,
Matt, what Airbnb? What Airbnb you in, man? Where you at?
Man, that's a fake. What's the name?
He outside on that cricket mode.
Let Matt go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
To quote, I'll start up top. To quote the Cavaliers,
you got 2 minutes.
Quin Snyder's game plan was brilliant. To quote Cleveland, Brad Doherty, brilliant game plan by Quin Snyder. Phenomenal job. He coached circles around Kenny Atkinson. Circles around him all game long. Okay, Kenny had no answers. Okay, he had him in a box. Trey Young with the assists, 20 assists, fantastic job passing the ball.
22.
Don't short him, bro.
Let him talk. 22, sorry.
Do not think that Trey Young can score 15 to 18 points and get 20 plus assists every night. That's not how we're going to win every night, but tonight it worked. Jalen was very good and consistent throughout the game. Sometimes, he'd be hot in the first, cold in the second, hot in the second, cold in the first. I thought he was consistent throughout. My boy Dre for Pharaoh.
I started with him. Leaves me out of this.
He ain't been your boy in over a year.
Go ahead, man.
Thank you, Mike.
My boy Dre. He said that's
Dre.
Let Matt fish.
Nigga said he loved DJ and Matt dropped him.
Go ahead, Matt.
DJ.
Come on.
Dre was phenomenal all game long. I thought Trey was our best player throughout the entire game. First half, second.
Man, I got to give me some liquor.
His defense on Darius Garland. I thought Dre was big tonight. And my boy Kobe, to close it out. My boy Kobe was consistent, right? He
Serviceable.
came in, stemmed the tide in the first quarter, in the first half. Second half, played well in the second half. Kobe was steady, and I told people he was warming up, like haters like Larry, that he was warming up. And I thought, like I said, he played a balanced game. First half, second half, he got the ball to the right person when it needed to, and he had 8 big points, Larry. 8 big points.
Matt, don't call out personal. Hey, your time's up.
He all right, man. You know what I'm saying? He always calling folks out, man. We call him about 2.
Hey, man, I got one question.
Kobe
actually,
had
man.
9 points.
So if we lose this Friday, or win it, we Friday, right?
Yes.
Next game.
Yeah.
If we get our head,
And it's
you gonna be up here saying the same thing? What you gonna be saying?
Man, we
No.
enjoy the win.
No.
You just enjoy the win.
Well,
bro.
it depends how we play.
You gonna say Kenny Atkinson?
Yeah, I want to hear about that coaching circles around stuff.
Man, you just
gotta make shots. Hopefully, we make shots.
I was about to say, what team is 17-2 right now, and what team is 8-11?
I understand. That's true.
Wait. And a further question.
They about to be 17-3 though.
Hey, and a further question. How much credit do you give Kenny Atkinson for Cleveland being 17-3?
Man, I don't give him. I give him a lot of
I
credit.
give him a lot of credit. I give him a lot of credit.
I don't like how
They
Matt
have the
got
same
on
roster
here.
they have.
Y'all notice how Matt didn't say one thing that everybody else pointed out, because if he does or whatever,
Kenny Atkinson don't look like he could coach a pregnant woman in Lamar's class.
It won't play into the Quin thing, bro. Hey, look, man. In my opinion, Matt, I hear what you're saying about Quin and everything, but bro, we made shots.
And Brad Daugherty in Cleveland's telecast.
We made shots. What they said and whatever, bro. What I know from my watching my Hawks all season, and the thing that jumped off the screen tonight, basically, man, when you look at the box score on top of that too as well, and it proves the fact everybody besides Trey Young shot exceptionally well from 3. And also, too,
and that had nothing to do.
We finally got a team to not shoot crazy from 3 against us. Even though the Cavs did hit 3s, but they went like what?
And Mike, that had nothing to do with his game plan, Mike.
Quin game plan is always shoot 3s, bro.
I'm talking about the ball movement.
So did we win?
Said it himself.
Well, let me ask this: did we win because of Quin or in spite of Quin?
What do you say?
Because of Quin.
No, Trey said in the post game, Quin's always wanted to shooting 3s.
And they said that Quin told them in the shoot around to shoot more 3s. They shooting too many 2s. Like, you love that, Matt.
But Mike, it's just not the. But Mike, it's just not the 2s. It's how they got to the 2s. It's the process part.
Because they won. They finally beat the zone.
Hey guys,
they finally took advantage of the zone.
It's like this.
The point that John.
Hold on, Kool-Aid. Hold on.
Okay.
To John's point about the video that he posted the other day, what Quin was talking about in that 2-minute clip, talking about the team embodying Trey as far as the passing, get into the lane, kicking it out for better shots, better quality shots, moving the ball around, like Foot say, moving the ball around, body movement, player movement. Was talking about the game plan, that was part of the game plan, and running through makes and running through misses. That's also something that Brad Daugherty talked about too. Like in order to play at that tempo.
But in my opinion, as a team, I say this, then we executed, bro. I say that. I give Quin that. The players executed. But for me, what you said is the crap that I feel like he been trying to push and getting them to do or saying and been saying over and over all the time. Tonight, we not too mad about certain players not playing. Why? Because guys was making shots. If they was out there bricking left and right, we'd be like, dang, bro, why you ain't trying to give Gary a couple minutes to see if he can get a couple shots knocked down to get us going or whatever? Throw Larry Nance out there. Shoot, I told you, even double low, trash self made a 3 that didn't count because it was like a foul or something like that or whatever that happened. JJ threw it out to him and he made it. But like I said, it didn't count though. But that lets you know the type of night it was. We just got to get more nights like that when we making shots, man. But hey, y'all let the anti-Matt go, man. If Matt,
yeah, what's up, Mirrors? Go ahead. For Mirrors for a minute.
Good luck with.
What's up?
Oh, that's Mirrors. What's going on, Mirrors?
Hey, should I be my new name now? Should I just be anti-Matt from now on?
It won't help you.
I mean, Matt, you talked yourself into corner doesn't everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I didn't get to watch the game, but I got to listen to Larry commentate the game the whole night for me. So that was pretty
Great job, Larry.
Yeah, Larry did a phenomenal job. I very much. It was like I was watching the game because he was so descriptive about everything.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You did a good job. The team played well. We started off horribly, and I will attribute that to Quin Snyder being a bad coach to start the game off terribly. However, with that being said, I will actually compliment Quinn and say that he did a good job of keeping the second unit in when they were getting hot, and then he kept them in to start the second quarter, which was actually pretty big. It's something Quin Snyder does not do typically. He likes to, oh, you're hot, let's take you out real quick, which he later did with Zach, which was nonsensical, but that's Quin Snyder for you. Those glasses, kind of get in the way of him seeing things. We out-rebounded Cleveland, which was pretty great considering they have some pretty solid bigs when it comes to rebounding. Like Mike mentioned, we played against a team that didn't have to, that didn't make every freaking shot available. So that was pretty sweet. Other than that, we were like almost neck and neck with them in every facet of the game. I think we took 95 shots. They took 97 shots. We had 25 free throws. They had like 27 free throws. Like it was very neck and neck. We just happened to make more shots today than they did. I think we had less turnovers than they did as well. So that was pretty good. Great defense by Dyson Daniels. Matt doesn't, praise Dyson Daniels enough, but he played really well tonight. Yeah, it was a great night, great win. So thanks, Larry, again for
game clinching steal too, didn't he?
What did he do? What did he do exactly?
Donovan Mitchell went 10 of 24, and he only had 27 points on 24 shots. So you tell me if that's a good night of shooting. You tell me if that's a good night of shooting. 27 points on 24 shots. You tell me that's a good night. People bash these Jonte Boys were getting 40 points on 40 shots. Tell me that's a good night shooting, man. Please tell me.
You're throwing your own logic back at you.
Please tell me, Matt. Is that good night shooting?
Kool-Aid, wake up, man.
I'm just listening, man. Y'all better enjoy this.
LaMelo had 51 points on 40 shots. Is that bad?
Hey, Matt. Taking your own logic at you, and you still trying to fight it. I mean, he had a great defensive game.
That was a good try. That was a good yeoman try.
Oh, okay. He had the game-winning steal too. So whatever.
So do you attribute him missing shots to us winning?
Not necessarily. Well, yes, but I don't necessarily attribute all his misses. I don't necessarily attribute all his misses to Dyson Daniels.
No, I don't attribute to all the Dyson also. I don't either.
Yeah. So
only you do foolish things like that.
But so did Cleveland have an off night, or were they influenced by our defense against them?
No, we just shot the lights out.
Hey, John, let me tell you what happened, John. I'm just gonna put it right in there. Kobe Buffett did not shoot it off the top of the backboard. His 2 shots went in.
Yeah, bro.
Bogey shot a little bit more efficient. Bogey, your boy, but Bogey the Bricks, he shot a little bit more efficient tonight.
You ain't see the stats, John? I don't know what Bogey shot from 3.
I saw the stat.
And Zach looked like our #1 draft pick. He looked like he could be our. He like a #1 draft pick.
Zach had a stint where he went off.
JJ
but look,
was the best
when those guys do what they do, man, we win.
Hey, John, look, though, I don't have Bogey, but Dre was 5 for 9 from 3. Dre was 5 for 9. #1, Dre took 9 threes. He made 5 of them. All right, but that's Quinn that Dre took 9 threes. JJ 2 for 4. Zach 3 for 6. Dyson 2 for 3, and Kobe 2 for 2 from 3.
JJ was the best player on the court.
Everybody made their threes now.
That's crazy, Larry. How you gonna discredit DeAndre like that?
JJ did everything. Hold up, 22 points off of 9 of 16, 2 for 4 from 3, made both his free throws, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, a block, and only 2 turnovers. He was the best player.
Okay, but
I'm not gonna put players against players.
Hey, let me ask the panel this question real quick.
But JJ has the ability to be,
and he was passive
because of the game and style of how he score and stuff like that.
JJ slept
when we needed Larry, when we needed a bucket late, who did we go to? We went to Drake.
He was a connected.
Shoot, really, Trey took over.
Piece. JJ was a connected piece between the bench and the starters. He would come off the bench first. Trey would come back in.
Yep,
that right there, I will give Quin credit. You know what I'm saying? I will not give him credit for taking out Zachary Ricochet. He was cooking.
I agree.
Marion, you.
What I will say,
I got a question.
The only thing I will not JJ on. Only thing I'm not JJ on. It was several times he had the smaller man. I think just because the way we play offense, he floats to the 3-point line. If you got Garland on you, bro, forget the play. And I need Trey to recognize that too. You know what I'm saying? It's times when they do a pick and roll with him and they got the switch with Garland on him. They pass it to Yucca, get back to Trey. JJ float out to the 3 instead of getting his butt in the post. Like, get in the post, bro. Especially when you got his man out.
And Larry in Boston, they did against Boston.
Yeah, they did. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it got to be recognition. Like, I don't care what the play is called. If you get that switch with JJ, you got to let him be the bull in the china shop, bro. Mm-hmm. You gotta let him just.
JJ got to go down. JJ got to go down to the post.
I mean, when Drake cook, when Dre's cooking like that, Larry, you got to let him cook.
Let me ask this question to the panel. Here's my question. Here's my question. Tonight we shot about 48% from 3-point line.
Yeah, best night of the season.
Best night of the season, no doubt. But here's my question. What do you think is a fair prediction for what percentage of 3-point we can hit for the rest of the season?
4%. 4%. 4%.
I mean, how we been cheating, Marion? Our team average is
I would say
32%.
Let's start
I would say 30. Okay.
Sorry, with who? Me?
Mike. Yeah.
All right. I mean, what we been doing?
Yeah, we're doing 31 on wide open shots, man. 31. All
right. Well, it doesn't matter wide open or whatever, but if it's 31% from 3 is what we've been doing, and we did 48 tonight, and this was game 18 or so? What?
19.
Game 19.
Yeah.
So we almost to game 20, man. I think somebody said about 20 games in, you kind of are what you probably gonna be. So 31, 58, man, 48. I don't know. I don't think we get into the 40s. I think we're 30 range 3-point shooting team. I mean, I think we might get it up to some higher 30s, but
if we can get it up to about 36 or 38, we can win a large percentage of our game.
Hold on.
I mean,
go ahead, Foot. It's your turn.
Well, my bad, but quick. Well, Marion, you can answer it for me. Then it's just to not get everybody else going or something like that. What's the league average?
Well, wait a minute. He's taking a poll.
Yeah, I know, man, but I know before it go on to, you know how y'all get sparked.
He wants Marion to figure out what the league average is while we're answering the question.
It's still on me answering Marion's question, but part of me answering is that I'm asking what's the league average.
Yeah.
Man,
don't worry about it, John. Don't worry about it, John. Go ahead, Foot.
Y'all feel me, right?
Mike, what that is?
Hang on, let Foot go.
Mary, you looking it up, Mary?
Yeah. It's
Hey, Mike, I thought I was at a damn rally.
What was it, Mary?
36%.
36%? Okay. Well, if you're telling me that it's 36, well, whatever.
35.3%.
35.3?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
shit.
35.
If it's 35%, I think we can get it up 35%. I think we can get it up to league average. If that's league average, and state league average.
Mike, for what it's worth, we're at 34% for the season.
34?
Yeah, but not counting today. So we're at 34, not counting today.
Oh, somebody said 31, but okay, all right. Well, then shoot, yeah, probably that. Yeah, stay as is, 35.
Yeah.
Because it's been a time we shot 18%.
We're gonna be in the 30s.
But then, yeah, next, whoever y'all go order.
We got Matt.
Matt.
Oh, Matt ain't there. Go ahead, Kool-Aid. What percentage?
Matt went to go clean the piano real quick.
I think we can get I think we can get up to about 33, 34, hopefully, man. I always say hopefully. That's about it. 33, 34, that'll be good, man. We'd be right up there with everybody else. Then we'll be competitive because we lose the most games by shooting about 18%.
What you think?
He said 33, 34.
Okay. All right, go ahead, RT.
I mean, if we can reach like 36, 35, 36%, I think we'd be all right.
So what's your prediction? What you think?
35.
All right. Go ahead, John.
The low temperature for the next 5 days is 27 degrees. I'm going with that.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Go ahead, like Friday or something.
Someone already said we at 34.
Yeah, we're at 34.
So we're at 34 now, and that's before this game.
That's what you going with?
I'm gonna be a little optimistic. Say 30, well, 7. I'll say 37. Trey gets out of his slump, and Zach finds his confidence.
Okay.
And then that'll boost us up. If both of those like it, but the thing is, Zach's gonna have to shoot like 40% to get up to 30. So he's gonna have to shoot something prolific. So we'll see. But
all right, go ahead, Pharaoh.
We're at 34 now, and the league average is 35.
No, what you think we're gonna shoot? Don't even matter what they.
No, hold on. We're at 34 now, and the league average is 35. Correct.
Say that matters, man. You gotta find out.
Correct.
So 34.
There you go.
What about you, Merz?
Right on.
I'm going to say anywhere from 36 to 37%.
All right.
36 to 37. Okay.
Yep.
Now watch Friday. Them jokers won't be able to hit anybody in the crowd with the ball.
John, man, we need to win Friday.
another thing, the whistle is going to be real bad against us on Friday. Y'all do understand that?
Yeah,
because it's to go into the NBA.
It's a tournament.
No, they don't even have us on the promotion. Guys, they don't even have us on the NBA Cup promotion.
So
no, this is the thing. They ain't got nothing cut for the for the Hawks. It's just like going to the summer league. They had to put up Zach's picture the next day.
Yeah.
No respect.
No advertisement. No advertisement for the Hawks.
Guys, they are literally like, I never really seen it. I never noticed it. But how they were pushing Trey before, I know people really don't care about it. But you can tell when the NBA is really not trying to push you.
Scripted, bro.
He's not in any list of like he wasn't like they showed the top 3 players from each team. And they showed the Hawks way down, like number 36 or something like that. But Trey wasn't even in it. It was
I know what you're talking
Tyson, Zach, and this is an ESPN list, like legit. This ain't NBA.
The people y'all want validation from.
I was about to say ESPN just does it for clicks, but that's about it.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like when you look at it, and then you have them ranked like number 37 in the league.
They was questioning Trey being here basically next year.
Well, I kind of feel like, and I know Pharaoh like, man, bump ESPN, whatever. But it's kind of, I feel you, but what I'm thinking is, it's like we all know that the NBA is more entertainment than sports. Okay, they push who they want to push.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if Trey got on Malika's bad side or whatever. I would be real surprised if they just say, "Oh, Trey Young had 22." It'll be more about Cleveland lost their first game.
Yeah,
and it'll be like Trey Young had 22 assists.
Yes, the same thing like when we beat Dallas. It was Dallas lost the game and not the Falcons won. It's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
Now Trey Young needs to do something with his marketing team back in the summer. His marketing, same thing with the All-Star.
I was hoping that it was going to change when he went to Jordan.
He should have made for sure, right? So,
it's like I told you, put over the summer.
Now let me ask this question. if he is so undesirable or so being pushed down. No. I'm just. This is just me, not what anybody else is saying. But piggybacking off of what Larry is saying, why did we get fined $100,000 for violating some policy?
Because that's more reason. That's more reason to try to drive him out of Atlanta.
Yeah,
I just saw that play.
No, like the NBA is actually pushing Trey to go anywhere.
Yes, right.
I'm gonna tell you what they're doing. Have y'all heard what Stephen A. said?
That fact, cause what I saw that constituted getting a fine is still so vague. I still don't understand why the Hawks were fined.
Jeff Teague said on his podcast that he can't wait to see Trey Young in San Antonio.
That's not what Stephen A. said. Stephen A. said that when he get his papers in the morning, they already put out what they want him to talk about. And large percent of the time, it's always LA and LeBron. Yeah. It don't matter what they stats are. Yeah. That's his first thing.
But they say it on TV. They tell you. They say people tune in and watch the Lakers and Cowboys. That's why. That's the only thing they talk about. Because nobody stopped watching when they put them on TV.
That's their demographic. That's their demographic. But okay, RT. This is the thing. This is the thing that I got to ask, since you said that they're trying to push Trey toward, you said San Antonio, right?
Yeah, they want him to go to the Spurs,
or the Lakers, San Antonio,
or the Lakers, yeah,
or the Lakers. So all of this bad press is supposed to influence this owner to make that move, or
I'm not saying that. I don't believe Tony Ressa would balk at any offer. Unless he's getting good value back.
Yeah.
Like
John, I put
and kind of piggyback, like Foot, you and me were talking about this like during the summer before the season started on who we would either trade Trey or DeJounte. And in the All-Star game I brought up. Trey in the last 5 years has been top 5 in All-Star fan voting. Yeah, it is the media and the coaches and his fellow players that put him down. He is top 5 every year in All-Star fan vote.
Well, you need to blame that on what's his name. Y'all need to blame that on Zaza Pachulia, because it was 100% fans until he got his whole country to vote for him.
Who?
Zaza. Zaza almost got voted in, and because he got his whole country to vote for him. And they
you remember that?
And they took 100% away from the fans.
Yeah, RT, I remember that conversation where we're talking about. I've said it many times before. As much as folks think I hate on Trey, I'm the first one to say he should have made a couple more All-Star games. I mean, it's obvious. Even with the way he plays sometimes, but he should at least with his stats. If you want to look at it for stats, what All-Star and all that stuff is opinion. But if you're gonna put a certain player in based off their play, their stat, you got to put him in. That's all. See, I'm fair when it comes to fairness, because he should have been in, even though I wouldn't have won, but he should have been in.
Well, a lot of times the league pushes who they want to push. Like
that's what we're saying.
The push was for Halliburton. And
it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I done told you. Trey stopped being the it kid back in whatever year that was after the 22.
Yeah.
He's no longer the it kid. The current it kid right now is Jalen Brunson, and we'll see if that lasts. Last year was Tyrese. The year before that, Ja fell off. People fell off, and then it becomes somebody else unless they keep going with it. Trey fell off after we played like shit after that conference finals, and he fell off. He no longer the it kid.
No. This was
it's a money making thing, man. Who gonna make me most money?
He also got
what Nate said to the team before they went into the Eastern Conference Final, right? When he told them that they want New York to win and that the referee is gonna make bad calls. And he got fined $30,000 when it came out the locker room that he said that, and they sort of straightened him up. They didn't take the fall in that 2021. He almost caused $1 billion to all the betting,
to the NBA,
to the betting. There were people that odds was up to like 1,000 to 1, man. They were finna lose a lot of money, man.
Man,
that man would have made it to the conference final, man. Vegas would have been like whatever, bro. Let me tell you. It's just like right now, the Atlanta team has never, I mean, the Braves, when they went to the World Series, which that was around that year, they weren't talking about them. Like even when Acuna was leading in steals and batting average, they still were trying to push that dude Mookie over there in LA to be the MVP for that year. I mean, in the year that the Falcons went to the Super Bowl and Matt Ryan got MVP, they weren't even looking at us. Guess what? In each one of those playoff games, we were gonna get beat. We supposed to got beat in every last one of those playoff games. Every last one. They was no matter how good we were looking throughout the year. We ain't gonna talk about the Falcon yet. We ain't gonna talk about the Falcon yet. Even some of the ex-Falcon players would not even, when they got their paperwork, they would not even pick the Falcon to win or talk about the Falcon. So it's just an Atlanta thing, man. When Sid slid, they weren't picking the Braves.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is, man. It's Atlanta. For some odd reason in Atlanta, we have to earn our thing, man. We have to
and that's what makes it even sweeter. When we make it where they can't go talk about nobody else because we the number one, we got the trophy.
Baseball
we
they
are
talk about the Braves now.
The Braves are respected.
The Braves are respected.
But now, Foot, I'm gonna tell you this. Ever since Carnegie got caught cheating in the NBA, I've been watching. I've been watching because that shook me. What all it was he said about how they could fix games
for a long time, bro.
Yeah, but see, thing is, you never had anybody have to admit it. Okay, you never had anybody that they had nailed to the cross. They had him nailed to the cross, Jack. And
yeah. I mean, why do you think
that's why they distanced themselves from?
Why do you think that ESPN so
that guy,
hard
man,
in on Mike?
John, that was because they wanted a fall guy and they wanted to brush it under the rug. Like, they just wanted to pick one person as a scapegoat and blame him. The reality is there's probably way more refs. I mean, Tim Donahue even said it. There's a lot more refs that are in on it back then. They just didn't want to come out and speak up. They just wanted to
that was my point. That was my point. They nailed him, but I know, because, see, I remember the Boston Celtics back in the 80s. Jesus Christ, man. Them jokers used to get away with murder. Foot? Am I lying, Foot? Am I lying?
Why you think they got 14 championships? Why you think they got 14 championships? And Bill Russell, he got 11 of those rings on his hand. Bill Russell was saying that. Bill Russell said, I don't like
watch what happens now since the viewership going down in NBA. They finna change some rules again.
Yeah, because they talking about creating a longer 3 or 4 now.
But see, the thing is that
and raising the rim.
The thing that people get tired of this type of NBA, right? But it's sick of it, right? You know, just jack up $3 of stuff, man. Folks
put
like us,
3-point shot where it used to be. Put it where it used to be.
I mean, a team used to average 4 3-pointers a night.
And you only had one person on the team that was shooting.
But that's way too low. I think I will agree that the way you played in the past, at least when I was growing up as a young whippersnapper, you not shooting a team not shooting 23s a game is criminal. Even if you take it back to then with the great shooters that we had in the past. You know what I'm saying? Now the game was more based around big men.
That's not the fact that they couldn't shoot, though.
No. That's what I'm saying. Young cats think that. See, young cats try to. Yeah, the young heads think that they couldn't shoot back in the day. No, the game was more about efficiency. It wasn't about getting as many shots up. Now, the NBA, everybody playing the same. There's no diversity in the game. It's get 53s up. You shoot more threes. If you make more, you win the game. It's like you're saying, we're trading 2s for 3s. Well, guess what? If you play efficient basketball, if you don't give up second chance points, and you don't turn over the basketball, you can shoot 30, you can shoot 53s. If I'm shooting 70%, 60% from the field, I'm gonna beat you if I'm not turning over the ball. I'm not. I am. I'm gonna beat you.
Basically.
But
You go to
again,
the post.
no one plays like that because they eliminate the mid range. So when you eliminate when you have a coach that tells you either shoot a three or you're dunking it, and that's it. Do not pull up a mid range.
High
But
percentage
every
shot.
great shooter, every great scorer in NBA history had a mid range. You can't name one great scorer in the NBA throughout history that did not have a mid range jumper. It don't exist. They
Steph
all
Curry.
have. They all. Yeah, Steph got a
Steph
mid
Curry can
range.
shoot from mid range.
Yeah, Steph's dribble, pull up mid range.
I'm gonna say it's Steph and LeBron. Well, I guess Steph, but I don't know.
Every
LeBron
great
never
scorer
really.
in NBA history, you can't name one that didn't have a mid range. You can't. It's impossible. But now the game is degraded so much. It's just like, you know what? It's so analytical now. There's no feel. There's no real big man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jokic is a hybrid, great offensive player. He's probably the closest to it. Joel Embiid flops like a fish too much. He don't get in the post enough.
None of these centers want to play in the post. Victor don't want to play in the post. Sar don't want to play in the post.
Okay.
Who else 7 foot don't want to play in the post?
Now
we just
Wemby
beat
don't want
the
to play
center
in the
team.
post. Wemby is the tallest man on the floor to play in the post.
Larry, we just beat a team that's a throwback team.
That team ain't no throwback team,
No.
bro.
I see what you're talking
They
about.
got 2 7-footers.
But Mobley can shoot threes.
But they don't play the 7 footers like
He ain't really
7
shooting
footers.
that.
Now one of them patrol the paint. Now one of them jokers patrol the paint.
Yeah,
the one that Matt don't like.
The thing is,
I just said a common better.
Oh no! I'm talking about who we played tonight. One of them jokers
Back in
patrol
the
that
day,
paint.
the centers was the ones who was getting some of the big stuff, man.
Look,
They
I'm
was
not
the ones who were
saying
getting
not
the big
shoot
names. The
threes.
centers was.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying not
I'm
shoot
about to say
threes.
it sounded
What
a
I'm
lot
saying
like
is,
get off my lawn.
no. Listen. Open your ears.
Get off my lawn.
Like I said,
Man,
what they
I'm
used to do
cutting
in the
grass.
past was not efficient basketball. But it's efficient basketball, but it's not prudent to what you could do with the shooters that they had in the past. Fundamentally sound, I think they had better shooters in the past. They just did not shoot because the game was based around a big man. You can say all you want to, but
And
you
plus
got
the
too
fact
many
there were
people.
only certain people that the coach would allow to shoot.
When you're talking, I'm saying not even just that they allow you to shoot, but you when you talking about like the actual percentage that people who are shooting or whatever. Like Larry brought it up, like Josh Smith, for example. Ain't nobody want Josh Smith to shoot, but Josh Smith percentage from 3 would have been okay today.
Yeah. Hey, the wussification of the National Basketball Association.
Thanks.
That's all that is. And I'm gonna hey Larry, I'm gonna put this name up. What about Tim Duncan?
Tim Duncan don't need to shoot threes.
He did though.
He shot it when he
not
did.
a lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah, not a lot.
Mid-range.
But he had the capability. No, he had the capability of doing so.
Yeah, but
I mean, everybody's got the ability of shooting threes. It's just whether or not you decide to take them.
Hold on, Tim Duncan is my guy. He grew into being able to shoot threes. His first 4, 5, 6 years, he could not really shoot threes.
I watched him. I'm an ACC guy. I'm an ACC guy. When Tim Duncan was playing over there, he was always a short range shooter, man. He was a short range
man.
shooter.
He was low
and
post
played
madness.
Yeah, he was a low post. He was a low post player.
And that mid
Back in
range
his hand.
bank shot was unblockable. That mid range bank shot was unstoppable.
So let me ask you this.
Every great player has a mid range.
Let me ask this question.
Every
Here's my
great
question. Here's my question.
What about Kareem?
Hold on. Here's my question. Let me ask this question real quick.
Is a mid range shot.
Yeah, that's a mid range.
He was shooting hooks.
Let me ask this question.
Hook shot.
Do you think? Do you think
great offensive player, but outside of Shaq, had a mid range?
All right, let me ask this question about offense.
Shaquille O'Neal, every great offensive player at a mid-range.
Oh, I'm not arguing that. Hey, go ahead, Marion.
Thank you. Do you think that what we're trying to become as an offensive team is going to be better than our offense under Bud Ball?
Say that again.
Bud was the best coach in.
I missed part of that.
Let me ask it again. Do you think that what we're trying to become right now as an offensive team is going to be better than what we had under Bud Ball?
No.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. I'll lead off
on this. Bud team shot bad from the 3-point line too.
Except for one player
bad from the 3-point line.
Marion, what we're trying to do, we're trying to fuse
shooting team under Bud.
art. We're trying to fuse art and science, right? The science of analytics with the art of ball movement and player movement and Quin's motion offense with the science and analytics, the 3-point shooting, right? So we're trying to blend.
Man, hold up, man! You had too much. You had too much time to think of that.
Look, this is the problem.
You had too much time to think about it to put that together, man.
Can I say something? Just like Stephen A. got.
Hey, man! It was smooth though. It was smooth, man. It was smooth,
y'all. Check this out about the league. Just like Stephen A. got his letter to talk about these teams. Every team got the letter about shooting the threes, just like the NFL do not feature the backs and have the backs, and they throw the ball a lot because they want to get into that action and stuff. They want to make the game look different. That's why they start trying to change the game. So what they doing now, they getting these guys to shoot all these threes. They don't got the letter. That's why Quin, no, he ain't got a 3-point shooting team. But he's going in there telling them, say, y'all got to shoot 50 because he want them to be like all the other teams. He want them to be
Kool-Aid. What letter you talking about?
It's a letter that the whole league got that they want.
The Kool-Aid. No. You know what it is? You know what it is? Everybody was trying to copy the Golden State model. Everybody was trying to copy the Golden State model.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Did you see the letter, Kool-Aid?
Gilbert Arenas don't talk. I'm telling you, they have told these guys to shoot from the 3-point line, man.
Did you? Wait a minute. No. Did you see the letter, Kool-Aid? Now I want to know about this.
I just heard them talking about it, man. I just heard them talking about it.
Let me give you a little bit of the statistics from Bud Ball.
That was a good story. But to answer Marion's question, I think Bud Ball was much better because you had guys, either finding the perfect shot or making the best shot possible. And
that's what we're trying to do. RT.
Let me give you a few of the stats from Bud Ball. Bud Ball, we shot 38% from 3. Bud Ball, we put up about 27 3-pointers a game.
Yes.
Which for that time was advanced.
That was a different time though as well.
That wasn't pushing the 3-point shot.
But granted, we were one of the first teams to have a 5-out team because Al Horford could shoot the 3 ball.
Who made most of the threes back then? That was Corver, wasn't it?
And the other guy, one more other guy.
Millsap.
Millsap and one more.
We were one of the first
teams
was to have a 5-out lineup, and at that time was not nobody schemed for that.
Hold on,
we ran 5 out.
Real quick, Matt, you got it. I'm in the dip.
Yeah, I got it. Mike,
all right, man. I'll let y'all fellas later, man. Later.
All right,
Foot.
See you, Foot. Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
Same to y'all, man. Happy Thanksgiving.
Think about it. Happy Thanksgiving. But
eat all of it, so it won't be no leftover.
Think about this for a second, Marion, y'all. A game like tonight. I don't think we got a 53 tonight, but a game where you get and we truly play the way he wants to play, where we get up 53s, 50 layups, 50 free throws. That means we attacking the rim, we put pressure on the rim, we getting a great ball movement to put up 53s. You probably got to have 30 plus assists.
We got 53s,
and you driving you. No, I'm saying
he's saying that's what we need or what we're
Is that
asking
even
for.
mathematically possible?
Yes, it is.
What?
Yeah.
50 threes, 50 layups, and 50 free throws.
Oh,
No,
50
53s,
about
25
that.
layups, 25 free throws.
Okay,
Yeah,
you said 50 for all
the
of them.
only thing about it though is that I mean it's cool and all. I just wish that Quinn had
here we go.
Had room for mid range. I mean, I don't know why he's saying here we go crap, but I'm not a fan of this era being completely three or layup.
Yeah.
And like I really wish that it was room for understanding that we can get mid range. Understanding that is
like,
a good shot.
Growing up for me playing ball, like my dad preached to me is like inside the arc is where you make your money.
I mean,
yeah, but if they come down on the other end shooting threes, you're gonna lose. It's math.
Well, I mean, when Trey's heaving up half court shots, almost every possession.
But a layup is 2 points though as well.
You don't have to take 50.
What are you
talking
about?
Take 53s. In my opinion.
Maybe you could focus on stopping everybody else from shooting threes.
If you make a layup and they go down and shoot a three, it's the same thing. If I shot mid range and they go down and shoot a three, what?
And see, you know what? That's our problem. I'm gonna say it again, so y'all just hold on. We go down here and play hellified defense, get the ball back. We head down this way because we can't shoot in their basket. It's against the law. You can't shoot in their basket. But we head down this way and we mess it up. Then we go right back down there. They hit 2. 4-point doggone swing. Because you don't hit your shots on your basket. Just like Kool-Aid said, if the ball go in the basket, you win.
Hey,
I mean, it's just that simple. And see tonight, there was full team participation tonight in putting the ball in the basket.
So John, when the ball go in the basket, so you just talking about the opposite for the other team when we lose.
Last year, because
what was that, Pharaoh?
I'm saying if the ball go in the basket, and you just saying that for the other team when they win. If it don't do it for us, you're just saying it for them when they win.
Yeah,
if the ball go in the basket, clearly you win.
Like I said, guys.
Yeah, I mean, but we don't do that. And then once they make the shot, it's just like we go down there. We ain't supposed to make a shot.
It's like I said.
It's just mind-boggling to me.
It's like this.
It's just mind-boggling.
It's like I said. If I play against you, Pharaoh, and you 3 for 10 from the 3-point line, I'm 7 for 10. We ain't got to guard each other for me to beat you. I ain't got to guard you to beat you. I'm gonna beat you automatically. So that's what I'm saying. So you got a team that he stopped the team 3 times on the defense, and then you go down 3 times and can't score. Then he finally go up and score because you cannot score. It's impossible for you to win. You got to hit your shots to win. So your percentage got to come up. Now we both shooting at 70% apiece from the 10-point line. Now it's a battle. I got to stop you, or you got to stop me to get down to 6 or get you down to 5 for one of us to win. But if I'm just saying, I don't care how many times you shoot at that basket, you 30%, and I'm 70%. I just can look at you. I'm going to score. And that's how it looks like with the Hawks. It looked like the Hawks going 18%. They going 30% from the 3-point line. We going 18%. We cannot. How you gonna win that? The percentages and science do not add up.
But Kool-Aid,
here's the problem.
You shoot the same amount of time. You shoot close to the same amount of time. You shoot 45 to 50 times from the 3-point line. They shoot 45, maybe a few over, and you shoot 18%. They shoot 30%. You done lost the game.
Hey, Matt. Mikey wants a link.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Problem is,
Mikey coming in. Yeah, I want
to. Is that you got to have great shooters for this to work. If you're gonna do volume, you got to have real good shooters. Because if you don't got real good shooters, then those 50 shots become 50 long rebounds that you got to go and defend. What you're saying is that you're passing up an easier shot that you're more likely to get 2 points from to take a 3-point shot. if that's going to be the case,
From shooters who can't shoot.
If you got bad shooters, it's not going to work.
But Marion, even last year with us in Boston, we was 1.4% off Boston as a team, as 2-point shooting team last year. It was the volume.
And what was the difference between the two records?
53s that they shot as a team.
Who Norbit, man? My bad, man. I'm reading chat.
It's an Eddie Murphy movie.
And they end up in what?
I know who Norbit is. I'm saying who you calling.
No, I'm just saying that.
Dude, man, Carlos say I don't ball, man.
Carlos be always.
You don't have to shoot 40% as a team to get up 50 attempts. You can shoot 38% as a team and get up 45, 53s. It's about the volume.
Okay, well, all right. Let me ask this question.
If the league average is 35, then 38 is pretty good. But,
okay, now let me ask this question.
If you come below the 34 line, then you're not a good 3-point shooting team, and you're not gonna fulfill that volume 3-point shooting to win.
Damn.
But let me ask this
Carlos.
question. Let me ask this question about that. Now, the 3-point percentage is the 3-point percentage is an aggregate of all of the teams in the league for a season, correct?
Yes. The league average.
Yeah. League average, yes.
Yeah, that's for all the teams in the league. All right. Now, on a team by team basis, since we are contributing to that and very, very little, we're contributing very little to that average. Is it fair or is it right for us to even compare with the rest of the league as little contributions as we're making to the league average?
Well, we contribute regardless.
We not contributing. Look,
that's not how league average works.
But wait a minute. It's the average of all 30 teams. It's the average 3-point shooting of all 30 teams, right?
In the
league. It's part of that 3-point shooting. You're right, John.
No matter what is part of the average.
I know. And Mike, we ain't putting too much into the kitty.
Exactly. Our misses is what brings the.
We ain't putting nothing into the kitty.
I thought y'all said we were 34%.
Whether we contribute for it, whether you say the reason for it being as low as it is, or you're saying that we don't help it be as high as it is. Whatever.
That's what I'm saying. We not contributing to the kitty.
But 35% is not great from 3 though, and league average.
Yeah.
If you're saying that, like that's not great.
35% is just fine, I think.
Well, okay. What is league average again?
35% from 3. 35% from 3 would put you right dang smack in the middle.
35%.
No, but that's not what I'm necessarily talking about. The place, Mikey. I'm talking about the totality. Period. That
I'm
number
coming in the
for
middle of the
entire
conversation
league.
here, so.
No, you're good, Mike.
That's crap on top of that though. But no,
we've been on this for like an hour.
When we were talking about us in general, though, whatever, we ain't that far off. So that's what I was asking. Can we do league average when Marion
and then
earlier?
Okay, and then comparing the amount of shots that we take. Also, we hit 35% of the shots that we take.
34.
So if I shoot 200 shots and only make 70. Or excuse me, I turn it around. If I take I got it right. If I take 200 shots and only make 70, that's 30%.
Yeah, but
hey, John, it's too late to do math, man. Come on.
Excuse me. RT, I usually work at night, so that's why.
Okay, you're good. I'm normally asleep at this time.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I got a question.
But hang on, let's let Mikey make his monologue.
Go ahead, Mikey.
Let Mikey say something.
Hey, Mikey, let the media mogul go ahead. While we pay homage. Go ahead, Mikey, sir. How you doing?
Carlos, I think you'd be shocked, or well, maybe you won't be shocked to know that I watch. I'd say I comfortably watch the most NBA teams in this panel by a longer shot. But I watched a lot.
No, Mikey, I bet you on that. I watch everybody, bro.
I know Mikey do. I know.
Yeah, I watch damn near everything.
Nah, I'm lying,
I
Mikey.
take exception to that,
But-
Mikey.
That's why I can't keep up with my TV shows.
Man, you don't even watch the
I'm gonna
Hawks.
say this. We were in a space.
That's not.
Glenn Willis was in there. I think Brad Rowland was in there. I had two of those guys in there, and we were talking about how the Hawks this season are doing so many different things on offense than they've tried to do in the last few seasons. It is way more complex, and it is designed to beat top 10 defenses. There are games this season where you could have Trey Young and Clint Capella, Trey Young and Yeka Okongwu, Trey Young and Jalen Johnson run the 1-4, 1-5 pick and roll, high pick and roll all the time and put up 120 points every night. You could do that against the Wizards, the Trailblazers, the Nets, the Hornets.
DJ back.
You could do that if you wanted to, but they're not doing that because that's not a way to win. That's not a way to consistently be able to beat the good teams you need to get to a championship contention. That's why I think that this team is struggling to beat those teams. Yes, this team has lost to the Wizards. They've lost to the Trailblazers
twice.
They've also won against the Celtics and the Cavs and the Kings and the Knicks. All can. Well, the Kings was the only win that really wasn't convincing. Like, if you have to keep this in perspective. They're trying to build something for the future and trying to win games at the same time. The offense is clearly for the future. I think they can win games if they wanted to against the Wizards, no problem. But they're not winning games against the bottom dwellers of the league isn't going to do anything long term. It's not. So you need to keep that in perspective. But specifically for this game, all right, you take the good and you're going to take the bad with Trey Young. All things said, he had a hell of a game tonight. Trey Young had a hell of a game tonight. And somebody put under a tweet I said, I don't know who it was, he shot terribly from the floor. Now, last time I checked, shooting isn't the one thing you can do on the court. That's why Trey Young can be so good, even if he doesn't shoot so well. 22 freaking assists, 1 assist shy of Mookie's franchise high. And he had a hell of a game. DeAndre Hunter continues to play and shoot really well. Bogey, everybody was saying, oh, Bogey's over the hill after 3 games coming back from a hamstring injury. Now 3 games in a row, good ones. So I guess we're back.
He's still over the hill, Mikey.
Okay, whatever. And Jalen Johnson.
I would still trade him for the record, Mikey.
Jalen continues to do Jalen stuff.
Yeah, he walked into that almost triple double.
Now, one thing.
Hang on,
go ahead.
Hang on. World beaters, obviously. This team is probably headed for a play-in spot. I think 6th seed at the best. Like I said before the season, 43, 44 wins was my ceiling. But I think that this
Mike,
team
you said 45.
is building something in the right
I got
direction.
a good memory. You said 45.
I did not say 45.
I got receipts.
I think I said 44. I'll look.
Okay. We still have the tape. We can.
It's just one game, Mikey. Don't be scared.
Not one. I'm just saying this team isn't world beaters. I don't expect them to go on like a long playoff run, even if they get there. But what happened is something in the right direction.
What happened?
I'm just saying that. Like, you can't.
What happens is Kobe bucking shots goes in. What happens is bogus shots goes in. And what happens is the ricochet shot goes in. What is ricochet no longer shoot 1 for 7 from the 3-point line?
You know what? I'm going to counter
Kobe bucking made 2 shots that made a difference tonight. It was clutch shots in that second point on the run of the comeback. We needed those shots. You know what the last 2 shots
going? What if Anthony Simon's shots go in? What if Jaden Sharp's shots go in? What if
they win? What else? They shots go in, they win.
John, it doesn't matter.
But that's Mikey's point.
The point I'm trying to make.
They shots didn't go in, they lost.
But the point I'm trying to make here is that if you're major underdogs like the Hawks were in this game, like they've been a lot of times on such against such good teams, you need outlier performances to win the game.
Yes.
You can't expect the Hawks were on the side of good shooting variance tonight. How many times has that happened this season?
Not many.
How many times that happened in the past 3 seasons?
How many times did the Celtics shoot like 1-4 or whatever they shot in the first half? They didn't, because you need variance to happen. So yes, there was a bit of luck involved, but I'm saying the processes that they're doing is allowing them to win games against these good teams, but it's also costing them struggling against bad ones because it's almost like they're overcomplicating it for themselves. That's what I think.
It's funny because I can see that on the court, Mikey. I can definitely see that on the court of them like overthinking and doing things too much.
I think all of the turnovers against bad teams are a direct result. There was no turnovers against.
Mikey, can you go?
They had no turnovers against the Knicks. No turnovers against the Celtics. No turnovers tonight.
Mikey, can you go into Mikey? Can you go for me? I know.
Oh, we didn't have any turnovers.
A little bit.
No, we had turnovers.
Only 12. That would be a league best. That would be a league best if they averaged only 12.
Mikey, can you go?
We just complained about the one with Trey.
That was a foul. That was a foul. He almost close hang Trey when he bumped him in the chest, man, and knocked him off that ball. I saw that. I looked at it again.
Mikey, can you go a little bit more into detail about the offense, the what Quin is trying to do, the various motions, the sets that he's trying to do against the more upper echelon teams?
Well, the biggest thing I see is you have Trey Young. You can run the pick and roll if you want to, but you can't just give the ball to Trey, walk past half court, and then set a screen. You need to have different. You need to get into different sets to run those actions to throw the team off. And you're seeing that with different types of delay actions where Clint will have the ball at the top of the key. Obviously, he's not taking the ball off the court, but he's going to have it. You pass it to your center, then the center has it for a bit, and then you pass it back to the point guard once the wing screens for him. It's called a delay action. There's ways to get into that 1-5, 1-4 pick and roll. That's
right.
One of the best play. I saw Clint and Trey have together. Can I say something about this? The best play I saw Clint and Trey have together when Clint set a full pick and Trey went off her and hit a shot.
Oh yeah. That was beautiful.
That was one of the best plays I ever seen the whole thing. I ain't never seen that happen between
Kool-Aid.
and Trey.
You're absolutely right about that. And see,
in this play,
he rubbed that man right off.
He rubbed that man off, and Trey went right off of it.
He rubbed that man right off, and Trey immediately shot.
This was in the third quarter. This play was ran for Zach, right? He ran a double high drag for Trey, right, off of a flare for Zach in the corner. Right, so like that's a play. It's a misdirection, but it's a play for Zach in the corner. And so like recognizing that Zach was hot to get him the ball in the spot where he's shooting really well on corner threes. So like the detail and the execution was there tonight, and more of the more complex sets.
Yeah, and they made shots like to Kool-Aid's point. They made shots.
But when we went down, let me tell you something. When we went down in the first quarter, we missed 4 layups. Trey Young to Buttery Bricks, telling Dixon. Then that Buttery Bricks missed the whole layup. They were right at
the basket. Dead at the basket.
I'll say this. I think three quarters of those layups should have been made, but not all of them were just missed because they were just bad. It was because of Mobley and Allen too. They had a reason for that.
Yeah. Well, thing is, if you can't make the layup, draw a foul. Put your shoulder in their chest and go up with it.
They went vertical.
If you put the shoulder into their chest,
you're right, Larry. You're right, Larry. But you still go in their chest and see what you can get from the referee. Now, Mikey, something you said that I got to disagree with here, Mikey. And that shouldn't be new territory for you.
Me and Tim disagree all the time on the pod. It's not new.
But this is the thing. Now, from what I gathered that you said, and you correct me if I'm wrong, we didn't run anything complicated tonight, right?
No, they do. A lot of complicated stuff against
the better teams. We do.
Okay,
against the lesser teams.
All right. Now, why wouldn't you run that type of stuff against the bad teams too? Because the object of the game is to win.
Huh? They do. That's why they're losing. Because it's not going to work against a good team.
Like.
When Mikey said, and I don't mean to take this away from Mikey.
Go ahead.
And Mikey said this perfectly. We're schemed to play against the best defenses, not the worst defenses.
Okay, so why would that endanger your success? I mean, you should be more successful against the bad defenses, shouldn't you?
I kind of see what John's saying.
I know, John.
Look,
I just
right here between
I would
the
say
ears,
no.
John.
I mean,
I would say no. I would say
That's
no.
right there
I would say
between
no.
the ears, John.
I mean, if it work against the
not
good teams,
getting
why
up.
don't
I'm
work
not
against the
getting
bad
up
teams?
for that. You're not getting up for those
I would say
teams.
no. I would say no because this is my opinion. Against the bad teams, the detail, right? The it's not there, right? Defensively.
It's sloppy. It's
So
sloppy.
like they're not
It's
going to cut
turnovers.
off.
Yeah.
It's turnovers.
They're not going to cut off the first, second option. The bad teams. The good teams are. They're going to cut off that first, second option. So the misdirection works better because the detail is there. Against the bad teams, it's not. So you go for the easier thing.
But isn't there
so like if Trey passes it to Jalen and Jalen passes it to Dre, when Jalen is supposed to drive to the basket, Dre's like, oh shoot, I got the ball, I gotta heave it.
Hey, you know what? When we played against Washington, we had one of the lowest 3-point percentages against Washington than anybody we played.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. That's between the ears. That's the mind. You go out there and you miss. Well, you go 1 for 7 on a wide open shot. That's mentally. You did not come to play. And then when the coach come out there and he make a crazy rotation, he did not come to play. Cause you come out there, you go, oh yeah, let me go take all these five guys. I don't want to put the little short guys in because I feel like it tonight. We just playing against the Wizards. Yeah,
it's up here against the bad team.
Bucking about 3 times. No, I see you a miss 10 times, Bogey, but I'm gonna let you shoot us out the 4th quarter either way. And you just go over there and sit down, Richard Shea. I'm not gonna make sure you play in all 4 quarters.
Yeah,
so
because
even though
I
you
think
got
it's on a
17 minutes,
the Hawks won't tell you. The Hawks won't tell you. I think he's on a minutes limit.
Yes.
I know he's 17 minutes. That's the most he's gonna play. 17 minutes. It's already in. It already.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that.
But
I
mean,
I don't think they're ever going to tell us
the adjustment.
And they don't have to. But
okay, now the adjustment
make my job a lot easier.
The adjustment between a good team and a bad team should not be so precipitous.
No, it shouldn't. That's why. That's why they're shooting themselves in the foot with turnovers. That's why they're shooting themselves in the foot with having outlier bad shooting performances, like Kool-Aid was saying. It's all up here.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. The bad shooting performances are not outliers. The good shooting performances are the outliers.
I think
you're right.
I think we
you're
stand
right,
a
but
good
not
chance on
that
Friday
bad.
to beat Cleveland again.
John, you're right, but not
I think
that
we match up
bad.
well against
But
Cleveland.
how is that bad not an outlier? Like for this season, don't bring up no past, nothing like that. For this season, how's bad shooting from 3 and giving up a lot of 3-point shots?
The Hawks are right in the middle. The Hawks are ranked 17th in 3-pointers made. That's average, pretty much.
Let me say. I make another point. Like tonight, we won, right? We played against a team that won, that lost 1 game, right? So this is the part. Can I say something? See, this is psychological of sports, man. You have it done. Trey Young on there lost 3 games and They ain't looking too good. Nobody's saying so. They looking like a really bad team. So you got the number 1 team coming in here, like, oh, we're gonna go play the Atlanta Hawks. And Atlanta now, what the Atlanta Hawks do psychologically, like we finna play these guys. We gonna play up a little bit. So psychologically, like I said, if they would have made certain shots tonight, they would have beat us. But sometimes when you are an athlete and you go in there and you get in that law, sometimes it get too late because everything is a feel and an emotion. Sports is an emotional game, man. And if you don't play, then by the time you get your emotions,
Kool-Aid, did they play down? Kool-Aid, did Cleveland play down to the level of their competition?
They played down tonight. A little bit. They played down a little bit.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you what.
We played down. They played down.
Or we played.
Yeah, they played up.
We overachieved. Did we overachieve tonight?
Let me tell you something. That's the danger. Let me tell you something.
That's the danger of the Atlanta Hawks because we have the ability to play with these guys. We have players that can play with these guys, but mentally, we ain't bringing that to the game.
You got
Ricochet has the ability
do a better job
to play with those guys. The way I saw him play against the Knicks, he was playing up to his ability. It's just like what Dixon said. When the guys come and play up to their ability, that's all we taking. We already here now. And then all it take them to come in and say, "Oh, we playing against the little pitty Hawks," and they slip a little bit. They take it.
Hey, Mikey, I got a question for you.
Yep.
You said that Quin Snyder has this advanced style of game plan for the top 10 teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an idea as to what he thinks the top 10 teams are? Like is it just like
He's never going to come out and say that.
Like what's it based off of? Is that what I'm asking?
I just think for me, I just think it's the teams who are so good at taking away your number one option. That's I mean, top 10 defenses are just something they've won against because the Knicks, Celtics, and Cavs are all in the top 10. But I would say it's just taking away the first option on offense, which for the Hawks is the Trey Young pick and roll. Because you're not going to get Trey doesn't get 22 assists just passing it to Capella or Kongwu on the roll tonight. You're not going to get 22 assists that way. No. So that's where the more complex actions, having multiple options, if they close off that first one, that's where those assists come from. And he read the game really well. I think he only had 4 turnovers tonight. No, 6, but still
6.
6 turnovers. Holy cow!
I'm gonna say something else I noticed that was very important. You guys say something, Dixon, before I say that, or you finna go?
You're muted, Mike,
muted.
Or Larry.
You muted.
You muted.
Unmute yourself, Blair.
Oh, well, ESPN's just saying he had 5 turnovers. So,
did they take one away?
Hopefully they take one away.
They took
that
one
looks
away.
even better then, bro.
Yeah.
He was really good.
So Mike,
I got nothing bad to say.
So the point I make, I always say Quin Snyder lose on basically his rotation. And I saw something he did tonight that I really liked. He actually had Hunter and Zach on the floor together a few times.
If you have Dyson, Zach, and Dre on the court at the same time, that defense is
that
really
was
good.
really good, man. Because you had defense and scorers on the floor at the same time.
But what kind of scoring you gonna get out of that unit?
You had scorers, and Trey was on the floor. You had scorers on the floor that could play defense and score. You didn't have a person that was on one side. Bogey wasn't on the floor. When I said, they said, "Oh, he ain't on the floor." Yeah, I didn't want Bogey on the floor because you can't have. Oh, he come out there and if he brick one, he gonna give up 4. He gonna give up 4 more points because he don't play defense. That's the only problem with Bogey. Bogey, we cannot afford for Bogey to be on the floor and miss his shot. Like that shot that Trey kicked out to him. You like, he's supposed to be what? A shooter.
He is
a scorer.
He's
supposed to be he's supposed to be like y'all said, not what Trey Young is. Trey Young is a scorer, right? That's what y'all say he is. And
you know what? We
going backwards right now.
So we are going. But I'm saying that Bogey. But when you see that, so when I
don't make every shot, he gonna miss some shots. Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And we need to define.
I don't. Hey, when you mentally up here,
we need to define.
Moment is very important, man. That was a clutch shot moment.
Yeah, I want to.
We need to define
shots.
Okay, we need to define the difference between a shooter and a scorer.
We did this before.
But they keep mingling the Kool-Aid. I mean, it's grape mixed with strawberry. All the darn time. Every time they say this, they mix the grape with the strawberry.
Can you or no?
You know, we all see the thing is you can't score unless you shoot. Good grief.
You know what I want to see? I want to
hang on.
You can
let Mikey had a question.
Well, no. Let's answer John's first, and then I gotta go because I gotta write more on this. What is it? This Warriors Thunder game. But you.
Well, John, sorry, John. What was your question? Can you say it one more time?
Your question was what? What's the difference between a shooter and a scorer?
Yes.
For me, it's a scorer is a shooter that can honestly just dribble and create their own shot. That's what makes them a scorer for me. Like, you can go into how much points do you want to score for them to make it a score, but for me, it's not. I don't care about a number. It's a shooter is somebody that can create their own shot off the dribble or in the pick and roll, and not just have to rely on somebody else to set them up. That's
I mean, to piggyback on that, I would say a 3-level scorer is a
Curry gets set up every time for his shot.
A guy that can score at all 3 levels, assisted or not assisted, mostly not assisted. A shooter is a guy who's mostly dependent upon a pass, and
like
it's a specialist, in my view. It's a specialist. But a scorer is just a guy that can get a bucket.
But
he may not be efficient, Mike. He may not be efficient, but he can score.
But gentlemen,
my man Mike was asleep.
No, Mike. No, he doing something. But
he leaves. I want to ask him about Ace, man. Before he leaves.
Gentlemen, don't you have to execute a shooting action anytime you shoot?
What do you mean?
Or anytime you score?
That's how you shoot.
So that's my point. I mean, everything else that was described was not part of the shooting.
Mikey, before you go, I have a question.
So see the thing is, we still have not cleared this up. We ain't cleared this up.
But John, to me,
everybody's gonna have a different definition.
To me, a scorer doesn't have to be super efficient shooter. Like
it all depends on who you ask, John.
Like Trey Young,
45-50%, but he can score. He can score from all.
Trey Young's a scorer. He's not an efficient.
But I mean, since
he's not a shooter, but he's a scorer.
Okay. Now, just because you stretch the word out, Matt, doesn't change the word.
No, I'm saying he's not. He's
right though. He's right though. He's right though.
But everybody, wait a minute. Matt enunciated, and oh, really?
He's right though.
I'll say he's not.
No, wait a minute.
He's not Devin Booker. But he can score.
But this is the thing. No matter how you slice it, it's just like I tell you about plays. A successful play is supposed to be when you score off of it. If you don't score off of that play that was being run, that's not a successful play. Okay,
it can be. Not necessarily.
How?
You can run if it's a play, right?
You can run the play you can run the action to perfection. You can run the action to perfection, but it's supposed to end up as a score, isn't it?
Right, and so you run a play for double O to stand in the corner, and you run that play 5 times, and he's a 1-for-5 shooter. Why would you run it 5 times? He open.
I mean,
it's a good play. You just got the wrong person over there. He ain't gonna score.
That's a different question. That's a different question. But John, RT
wanted to ask Mikey something before he left. RT, go ahead and ask Mikey. We'll say that since Mikey got to run. Because
Mikey, do you think Trey's Achilles tendonitis is a serious issue?
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. That's right. Good. Yeah.
He said it's going to linger. This actually brings me back to a perfect segue to the question I want to ask before I go. But he said it's going to linger. It's going to be something he has to play through, which to me makes this investigation, this $100,000 fine, even more ridiculous. There's only been one person I've seen on Twitter who agreed with me with this when I put it out there. I think what the NBA did, and this is not from a Hawks fan perspective, but this is like from an NBA player-based perspective I'm coming with. I think they set a terrible precedent with what they did, because now you're going to have fans questioning whether injury reports are true. You had Trey Young 2 weeks before saying that this is going to linger. Some days it's going to be good. Some days it's not going to be good. He's going to have to play through it. Third, this was a game 2 weeks ago that nobody cared about. Trey Young wasn't in that game and the Hawks won. It wasn't like oh, it was a mystery that Trey Young was put on the injury report and the Celtics didn't have to game plan for him, but he played and the Hawks won by 20. Oh no. Trey Young didn't play and the Hawks still won. So nobody cared about that. Fourth, now you're going to have players playing through stuff that is going to linger like this Achilles tendonitis. They're going to say, oh, no, the independent doctor came in. Oh, no, he was good to play. He was good to play. 2 games later, pops an Achilles or half strain or grade 3 MCL sprain or like something. I think that what they did was so dangerous for the players' health. Like the NBA, I know they want players to play, right? But I think the 2 things they've done recently, cracking down on the player participation policy with injury reports and the 65-game rule, I think was the dumbest thing they could have ever done.
I agree.
Problem worse. Because
now, Mikey, this is something I need to ask you because
hang on, let him finish this point.
This is something I feel very strongly about. This is why I'm like going on a rant here. But okay, look at how many players got injured for the playoffs last season. Look at how many players last year came back and played significantly worse than Tyrese Halliburton from a hamstring injury that literally should be. It was a grade 2 hamstring, so like it's longer. But a grade 1 hamstring strain, or you ping a hammy, it should be at 1 minimum gone, no matter what. But every single time an NBA player injures their hamstring, the next game, they're questionable. Like it was nothing. Jalen Suggs last game pinged a hammy, or 2 games ago. He was like, "Nah, I'm fine for the next game." The Magic put out their injury report. He's not on it. The same day as the game, like 2 hours before, he pops up as questionable, misses the game.
Yep.
Like I don't get.
Just like what went down with Kevin Durant when they brought him back to her. That was the problem with Golden State. My bad. I'm sorry.
I think it just makes the problem worse. So I think what they did, not only as a Hawks fan, but as just like a person who wants to see the players be healthy and play, I think it's a terrible precedent.
So
Mikey, what exactly?
Trey Young missed the game.
Mikey, what exactly did we violate? I still have not gotten the real story on what it was we actually violated.
And that's why it's ridiculous.
Yes, that's why it's crazy.
The NBA had an independent doctor, like from Dr. Adam Silver must have hired or something, come in and say Trey Young was healthy enough to play in a game in which he didn't, and they fined the Hawks for that.
Yes.
But don't you still okay? Now this is the crazy part about that. Cannot a coach
didn't play because of a wear and tear injury? Anthony Slater reported it literally on Twitter to the public. I'm sure there's going to be no investigation for that.
But see, this is the thing I want to ask. Don't the coaches have the option to put a person just like they've been doing with Nance? Did not play coach's decision because see, I read the criteria for a person to be covered under this particular.
It's just the coach. Like DMPTD is like okay, like I don't think that's just like Garrison. That's like 2-way players sitting on the bench. Like
okay, what about load management?
Load management.
That's what they're trying to get rid of.
That's different. But Embiid,
but it's still
different.
No, I get that it's still there.
Hey, can I ask this question?
Surgeries on the same knee. He's
why they not making them play Ricochet more than 17 minutes?
I don't think we'll ever see that.
They please make them play Ricochet more than 17 minutes, please. Can Adam Silver investigate?
I mean, I think he's going to play more than 17 mostly, but Ricochet was really bad in this game. Outside of that third quarter, he was really bad.
Yeah, now I'm gonna tell you what he did different in the game. He did spread the 17 minutes into all the quarters, though. At least he did not the first half and then really didn't play all the whole second half.
Yeah.
Okay, now Mikey, I got I want to dig into this just a little bit because now you're telling me that the NBA with this obscure rule, because see, I saw all of the criteria that you have to have if you were an all-star game over the past 3 years, or were named an all NBA player over the past 3 years. and it's two of you. If you got two on the roster, you can't sit both of them. You can only sit one, and it's the Hawks' fault that we only have one. But the thing is that what I mean, you're saying that this doctor just made this statement, and now the Hawks got to pay $100,000 just for a statement that this man made, and that's it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh, that's
dude. I love it. I thought this was so petty from the Hawks. They put him on the injury report as questionable with Achilles tendonitis.
Oh, you know what?
For the night, for the night.
You know what? That's the way to get around it for the rest of the year. I put the whole damn team
every night, even though he
I put the whole damn team on injury reserve
for 2 straight seasons. Not this year. This is the year they haven't done it. But last season and the season before that, LeBron and Anthony Davis were on the injury report every single game as questionable.
Yep,
and they played almost every single game.
Right. Because see, I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't know, but it is
because that puts you in the position when you ask questions. That puts you up to the game moment to make.
It's a game time decision. Yeah,
game time.
A lot of teams will do those game time decisions on when, like, oh, we're going to play them or we're going to scratch them.
That's why.
That's why now that tendonitis.
Wait, like. I don't get why the Celtics. I don't even get, like, if the Celtics requested it or something. Why would the Celtics requested it? They lost. They're lost.
Oh, they were trying to find something. They mad they lost. They mad they lost.
I ain't trying to change.
They mad they got beat by the bench mob.
Hey, appreciate it, Mikey.
I got another question to Mikey.
All right.
And, my bad, Mikey. He's got to go, guys. He's got work.
One more thing, then that's it. And you can say it real quick. What do you think about the organization going to watch Ace Bailey, and we don't have a chance to get the #1 draft pick?
Well, I think it was Harper.
Who said they don't have a chance?
Huh?
Why do you say they don't have a chance? The Lakers could be bad.
I mean, I'm saying so you think we can get a #1 draft pick?
I thought
San Antonio would get. So what we would have to do to get
hold on.
I'm just saying, what would we have to do to be in a position to get Ace Bailey?
Ace Bailey, that's top.
That's who they went to go look at. Tony Wrestler, Landry,
I thought it was Harper.
And Culver went to go watch Ace Bailey.
It's John Harper.
I thought it was
John Harper's projected to go like late lottery.
Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper. My bad.
I'm just wondering, why would they be watching this guy?
Yeah.
What chances do we have to get this guy?
It just happened by chance because cool. I'll answer this for you, Mikey, if you want to. But like they were going to Rutgers regardless of Ace Bailey was going to be there or not. Like they went to Rutgers probably to look at the other guy.
I thought.
I mean, that was the report, but they went to go see Ace Bailey. That was the report.
Yeah. Matt, you're right. Yeah, they went to go look at Harper.
That's what I read. They went to go look at.
Because Harper's projected right now to go like late lottery, like probably somewhere between like 15 and 19.
I'm just
not to
saying my
get
alert
Mike
came up
excited,
saying they were
but
there
he's
to watch
supposed to
Ace
be.
Bailey. So that's just what I had.
He's a 6'6". So
6'6", man. You know.
Well, Ace Bailey is supposed to be
him and Nicola, or whatever. It's the future.
Ace Bailey's supposed to be 6'10", from what I heard.
He's a solid like 6'8", 6'9".
I mean,
they still lying about people heights. Jeez.
Man, they be like, I mean, I'm just on the radio. They say he was 6'10". So.
I mean, Ace
I thought they were supposed to standardize all these people heights.
What do you say, man?
So y'all don't think so what chances do we have to get them? So it have to be with the Lakers to fall into.
The Lakers have to fall off, and the Sacramento pick is lottery protected.
The Sacramento pick is looking good. Right? The Sacramento pick is looking good. That pick should be around 17.
Sacramento pick
16,
is going to turn
17.
into a second round pick.
But the Lakers ain't gonna be, man. I don't think they go.
No, I'm talking about the Kings.
Lakers are the number 4 team in the West.
I know, and I'm talking about the Lakers pick. That's all. But
they just got blown up by 30, Larry.
The Kings
and we just beat Cavaliers. That's one game.
Exactly.
Hey, if I'm the Hawks, I'm looking at getting the center.
Enthusiastic.
Let's see consistency.
Get what's that one? What's that one kid from Duke, Mikey or
Larry,
Mike?
they have been consistent.
It's like
We're
Kadeem.
gonna shoot 40-something.
How tall is he?
I don't know his name though. He
Kadeem, his name is Kadeem. Malala. It starts.
How tall is he? RT. How tall is he?
7'3".
Yeah, you got.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
You a bad boy though, for real.
That's
He's like.
That's all you need, John. It's the height.
Yep.
Well, I need a little weight. How much does he weigh right now?
Like 2. I'm checking right now. Give me 1 second.
I ain't even watched the Duke game yet to see him play. Maybe I'll look up some.
Let me see.
I mean,
where is he? His name is Kadeem. No, Kamam Maluak. He's from South Sudan. He's 7'2", 250.
Oh, there you go.
He's John. Oh, there you go.
I mean,
there you go, man. Right there, man. There you go.
Hey, John, that's not bad weight, John. Most guys 7 feet are 20, 30 pounds heavier.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And see, where is he? He's from.
Where is he projected?
No,
right now he's projected.
Is it there? You go.
Then the right?
I mean, but I'm Matt. If we're
wait a minute.
Really
what did you say, Matt? I missed. What did he say?
Okon play well.
Okon will play well.
No, Double O was sunned all night tonight. He was sunned.
Really?
Yes.
He blocked Garland. He blocked Mitchell. He played well.
Down here,
yeah, he played
not
down
up there.
But when it went to centers, he didn't get no sunburn. Playing up under the center, he get no sunburn.
I'd highly suggest you guys watch Rocky Zakarski from Australia.
Yeah,
we know about Rocky.
I seen him.
You man, hey Kool-Aid, you couldn't see him.
He gets off major doesn't he get don't you guys think he gets off Chet Holmgren vibes a little bit?
He does.
I like Rocco.
I don't know if he can shoot like Chet.
Yeah, I don't know about that though. Chet got a too as well, honestly. But I like Rocco though. I like Rocco.
You know what? I even seen Edie shoot a 3-point shot, and Clint can't shoot it.
Rocco
shot a 3-point shot. Look like he shot a 3-point shot more, with more vigorous than Double O shoots it.
I think he like a smaller.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe lighter, faster.
They said he couldn't shoot. They said he couldn't shoot.
And Clinging,
what did you say, Mike?
Clinging that Edie shoot the 3.
Rocco, I think Rocco like a lighter, maybe faster Clinging.
I can see that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I can see that.
Which I mean, that's not bad either.
No, it's not. I like Rocco.
I mean,
shoot.
shoot.
Look at the centers more. But I got to be blown.
Shoot, if we had 2 picks in this past year's draft and we were somehow get Zach and Donovan, I'd been happy.
The center out of Arkansas. I think that's the one who shoots threes, right? He's the one who's shooting, right?
Center out of Arkansas. Let me see.
He's a shooter,
why
right?
do y'all want to draft?
He's 7 feet 2 though, or whatever, John. I think he is footer and he's shooting. It's a lot of 7 foot.
Why do y'all want to draft the
center? They've been telling us for the past
Mikey, if we're moving on from Clinton,
that there are no 7-footers available. There were no 7-footers available.
I would take that kid out of Arkansas over Kungwa.
To be fair though, in the last couple years, and like this year, I don't think I've seen this many though. To be honest with you,
yeah,
like you talking about going back like some 6-7 years and all this.
Another thing too, guys, this is the deep draft. This is very deep. Like if we end up getting like late lottery, like mid-teen, like late teens, early 20s, that's still a good range for these guys.
But I don't trust the people that are picking to pick the right thing.
I mean, I get that.
Well,
I don't trust
it, man. We know that, Jay.
I don't. They were down there looking at those guys like they got a chance to get them, man. Hey, Landry Dillon was looking at those guys. I was looking at the video. They were looking at those guys like they had a chance to get them. They were looking at them like they were scouting them deep, bro.
I mean, they may make a move, but what did you say, Matt? I didn't hear you.
Culver, and Landry was there.
I said this is a deep draft, but on the perimeter, it's not necessarily a deep big man draft.
No, yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
So I mean
you got guys like.
Center, I gotta be blown away by a guy.
I disagree with that, Joe, man. They always be saying that crap, man.
Because I mean, you got Boogie Flan from Arkansas. He's projected to go 18th.
I don't know, bro.
There you go.
We're gonna see.
Kwame Evans. He's power forward from Oregon. He's projected to go 22nd.
But this draft not supposed to have been.
I mean, because everybody talking about the dude from Georgia. I don't have his name.
He ain't that big though, man. I don't want him, man. I see folks saying that, bro. He a power forward. They be doing that. Sometimes centers, college centers.
Congo. And I don't want no Congo and no Bruno.
If that dude from Georgia,
I mean, when they went and got Bruno, I said, what the hell's doing? What Bruno, 6'9", 6'10"?
You're talking about Asanuel?
Yeah, him
from Georgia.
What's his name?
Yeah. I see people on Twitter talking about him.
Yeah, he's like 6'10", 205.
Yeah, I think if he played power forward, that's what would like give him. Like,
man, you go get a 7-footer and you bring Barlow up, man. You have something.
We ain't bringing Barlow up.
Along with Roscoe, them guys coming out the bench, man, that'd be sweet, man.
Always remember,
because Barlow down there, he could shoot the 3, man. He had the like a 3-4 game winning streak.
What do you mean by this though? Do he not already average like the most assists in the league or someone who averaged more assists than Trey? I mean, he already is really right. No,
I mean, but if you look at his potential assists, Mike, he averaged like 22.
Well, Foot was trying to discount it, but the problem is that you do miss a whole bunch of doggone shots.
If you look at Trey Young's potential assists, it's like 22.
I mean, what year was that? Didn't he already 1 year lead the league in total assists and all that stuff too?
It was.
He always does.
It was the year where he almost averaged 30.
It wasn't total assists. It was total assists and scoring that he led the league. It was scoring.
Right now.
It was a combination stat. It was a combo stat. He was
not just number one leader in assists that year. He was the number one. No.
It was the point total. It was the point total along with the assist.
He led the league in total.
It was total point. It was total. It was total points and total assists, not per game, but
total points and assists together.
Total assists.
It wasn't just
ain't nothing wrong with doing better than you did the previous year, is it? With some cooperation from your teammates.
This year Trey Young is trying to get that All-Star by saying if he can get that All-Star. What he's trying to do is prove that
too many guards.
He can pass the ball, and then he can get other people involved, and he don't have to be the man
you got, Larry?
To win. Go ahead.
Larry waving.
Jason, what you trying to say?
For the center that I want, that will probably be perfect with Trey. My boy Z is 7'2", 245 pounds. Okay.
The shooter.
This season,
Arkansas.
This season, he is shooting 61.5% from the field and 56.5% from 3. He has a shooter. He has a look. I'm telling y'all.
What's his name?
If this I can't pronounce his name, just go to Arkansas Razorback.
You talking about the guy from Arizona, Larry?
No, Arkansas.
The Arkansas Razorback. He's a sophomore, 7'2", big Z.
Next cat.
He needs to be a hawk. I'm telling y'all right now.
I agree, man.
This kid right there, and he's not a slow big, and he reacts and shot blocks. Like this kid is averaging almost 3 blocks a game. He will be it will be the perfect player to round out this team.
You said he's 7'2", 234?
Hey, write his name down. We need to talk about it so Landry can hear it, man. Hey,
Zvonimir Ivizic.
7'2".
Zvonimir Ivizic.
Yes. I'm not pronouncing it. I'm just going
to thank you, Archie. That's the correct pronunciation.
whatever, Big Z.
Zvonimir Ivizic.
Yo.
Yeah.
61% from the field and 56, and he is a shooter. And it's not like he take 3 a game.
Yeah, he got to
This
change
kid is
that.
taking like 7 a game.
Big Z. You remember
He got
Algauskas?
This kid is a knockdown shooter at 7'2".
He looked like Klingon.
No, he is a healthy Porzingis.
No, I'm saying
he almost like what's your
looks
boy
like-
name that was
better
playing that
pilot.
came in the league that played on there with Golden State. The part what's them boy's name? The big boy that can shoot.
No.
He's from Croatia.
No, he's either Porzingis or Andre Karolinko.
So his last 6 games, 12 points, 3 blocks, 3 rebounds, 2 points, 1 block, 5 rebounds, 19 points, 5 blocks, 2 boards, 15 points, 3 blocks, 5 rebounds, 10 points, 2 blocks, 3 rebounds. His last game, 14 points, 3 blocks, and 6 rebounds. All while and these are his shooting splits. His first one game was 1 for 2. His second game, this is from 3-point, by the way. And second game went 0 for 0. Third game 6 for 7. Fourth game 2 for 5. Fifth game 1 for 3, and sixth game 3 for 6. Excuse me.
Hey guys, he can shoot, man. Look.
I like
You're
the
talking
passing.
about someone that's you want a
Well,
shot blocker.
write down those
His skill is
fellas'
shot.
name,
The
man.
only thing I worry about
look,
him is
hey,
rebounding.
We need
That's it.
Yeah,
That's what I worry about.
We need to write this name down. We need to call their name out every time so Landry can hear it, man.
Man,
I'm gonna go look
cover
these
your
fellas up.
cover your
I'm gonna
ears,
talk
Mike.
about
He
these
looked
fellas,
like
man.
he looked like a 7 feet. He looked like a 7 foot.
If we go get this, we need to get another one too. We don't need to get just one. We
He's
need to get
projected
2 of them.
second round, and I don't think we have a second round pick this year, unfortunately.
No, we don't.
So look.
But I mean,
if
we
we're
could take him with.
look,
I mean,
if
We need to get 2.
But we
Lakers
bought
I want
one
that.
last
I
year.
want that same height coming off the bench.
We're talking about players that's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
We ain't gonna be there with Ace. If we're there to get Ace Bailey or something like that, and the Lakers, I don't think the Lakers pick is gonna be that. So you feel me? I think the Lakers are gonna be in the playoffs, the 6th seed, when everything winds up. If they're the 6th seed, guess what? It's not a good pick. I mean,
watch him draft.
traditionally,
Watch
this
him
year
draft
it will
Liam
be.
McNeely.
That's why I was saying, why were they there watching Ace Bailey and the other guy like they just
Doing their
Probably
due
just to
diligence.
see him.
If he's at Kennesaw, why wouldn't you go? It's not like they had to get on a plane and go watch
know.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I know they were going to go see a really good
all they
player.
had to do was go up the highway.
I mean, he's
You can't
good,
wait.
but I mean,
go watch a player that you can get, man. You need to be scouting for.
I mean,
players
they
you
watch
can
him
get.
and
Good
Harper.
Lord.
They got to do their due diligence.
I know, I understand, but hey,
Yeah,
okay,
that's all.
I'm
They
looking
didn't
at this
fly-
class.
they
I mean,
didn't
I don't
fly
see a lot
and-
of bigs in this class.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
I can see
well,
if they
Matt,
went
we
to
got
Vegas like right now.
Derek Queen from Maryland. He's 6'10", 246.
Bro, don't talk about
No, I don't need no more 16. I need a 7-footer, bro.
nobody
we need
understands.
Obsession with Lions.
like I
Bro,
said
you
with
got
the Falcons,
you
we
got
need
the
a
you got
defensive
the you got
end
the
killer.
Duke kid. Like I say, you got the Duke kid, you got the Arkansas kid, you got. I
So
think
you
it's a
want any?
7-footer.
So you want anybody
It's
that
a
you want anybody that's 7 feet tall, Mike?
It's a
No, but
7-footer.
regardless of
I
skill.
want
Great. Not
somebody
just
skilled.
anybody at 7 feet. It's certain
7 foot.
skill sets and abilities, but it's one that Creighton or
Man,
whatever.
it's, the
I
league
think
is starting to
Hanson
slowly
Yang
go
might be
back
available
to
as well.
bigs, man.
And then you got Rocco. That's 2
Skill bigs,
international
Larry.
ones.
Skill
That's
bigs.
5 right there. I mean,
No, you.
and it's even more because I know the dude Brandon.
There's
at
too
home
many
court.
kids coming out now that's 7 foot, 7'1", 7'2".
Yes.
The league is about to change, and you better get ahead of the curve. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I'm not
think
opposed to
everybody
I'm not
trying to
opposed to getting the big.
emulate
I'm not
older-
Larry. I'm not opposed to getting the big Larry, but they got to be skilled.
You need to go and get 2 on. But I'm saying ain't none of them not gonna be skilled too much coming into the league, bro. I mean, these days, what's not
You
not
think
skilled?
Yeka skilled?
So Klingon is not skilled to
He
you?
is.
Then, Matt? Is that what you
I
saying?
mean, he's okay.
You
I
think
mean, he's
Yeka
not special.
is skilled?
Man, I don't know, bro.
Your skill on on big man skill, I don't trust it.
Yeah, I think there is a reason he went 6 overall, Larry.
No, I don't.
It's a reason they called him
judgment.
baby.
Yeah.
If Atlanta did not take him, he was gonna go 6 to female.
Because they were expecting him to start by now.
Matt, somebody show me
at center.
Y'all know how they do those
redrafts. At center.
Let me see where Matt redraft.
I got you, Mike. I got you, Mike.
You can Google this.
I'm about to say,
you know what they call you know what they call Onyeka? You know what they call Onyeka USC?
Trash Yucca or something, man. They had to something.
No. They called him Baby. They called him Baby Russell.
Baby.
Oh shit.
What?
Baby what? Russell?
They called him Baby. They called him Baby Russell.
Bill.
What Russell you talking? Baby what Russell?
Bill Russell. Baby Russell.
Baby Russell.
Baby Russell. Baby.
Matt, you wouldn't even.
Baby Russell down there, Jordan.
Bill Russell.
Hey, I just pulled up Bleachers Report redraft. They have Onyeka at 9th.
9th, yeah. I mean, probably. I would have thought it would have been worse.
But that's still a top 10 player.
Oh my God!
I said that draft wasn't good.
It's about draft. No, but seriously, if you go and look,
hang on. Here's what Bleacher Report said. Much like Patrick Williams, Onyeka Okongwu is in his 4th straight season without significant changes to his per possession averages. In his case, being stuck behind Clint Capella and having his minutes with Trey Young limited may contribute to the stagnation. Having said that, there are reasons Onyeka still made the top 10. He doesn't shoot like Williams, but is at least exploring that possibility. He's shown flashes of being a high-end rim protector throughout his career, but can hold his own again on the perimeter better than most centers. While he's not on the track to be the next Jokic or Bam Adebayo as a passer, Onyeka has shown some potential. In short worst case scenario, Onyeka can impact the game as a rim runner and a rim protector, but there's a chance he develops into more. And that's high-end what he could possibly turn into.
What do they say about his mouth being open all the time?
Hey man, I'm not a doctor, bro.
I mean, the man don't never close his mouth. That Joker breath lead the league in defense.
He ain't no rim runner either.
With his mouth open. Nobody want to play against him.
Yeah,
damn.
With Trey out there.
And see, Okongwu.
It's gonna be important for Double O to get his game to be a power forward.
Kool-Aid. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. That man can't shoot. That man can't. I mean, you give him the ball, he useless as Clint Capella because he's looking for somebody to pass the ball to instead of taking it to the basket, taking a dribble or a power dribble and going up. You know, I mean, like tonight, that's all he was doing was looking for somebody to pass the ball to instead of taking a shot. And with Clint Capella now, and
that one time he got that ball and got scared and threw it away.
Yeah.
Like he got in panic, man, and just threw it away, man. Like,
and he's shooting the same way Clint Capella. He just throwing it at the basket, not even looking. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous.
We got to get. I hope Coach got to go ahead and get this center, man. I hope he got Ricochet, then come back next year and go ahead and get this center, man. Yeah, you know, I mean, you can't do everything in 1 year. You can't build a team. It takes a team.
But look, Kool-Aid, in the meantime, you've got serviceable centers still out there that you can put on this darn bench instead of all of this pull-apart junk we got on the bench right now that's not helping us at all.
I'm going to tell you something. Nobody believe me. I'm telling you, JaVale McGee, who are championship center, 7'2", they can run like a deer, and Big Frank the Tank. Cause he runs a better RPO with Trey Young on that.
Oh my God!
Kool-Aid.
I mean, put somebody on
the stretch.
But I mean, what you got now at center and what you call center, that ain't gonna make it. That's definitely not gonna make it. Just to get out of this year. Okay. Spend $200,000-$300,000 on something that resembles a center. We don't have anything that resembles a center because, like I said, Clint Capella, I saw it tonight. Clint Capella he's still having problems with his legs or his knees. He jumped one time. He jumped one time, and that's it.
I'm telling you, once he come down, his knees start hurting.
That's right. Once he jump,
he come down, his knees will be hurting. He won't jump again.
He won't jump no more. There's no spring. There's no spring.
I've been watching him here ever since he got that knee problem in 2021.
You know,
hey guys, I looked up the top 20 centers, and Clint Capella is not in the top 20.
Is that surprising?
No.
Is that surprising?
But I will say they have Isaiah Hartenstein ahead of him.
Guess what? Double O ain't even mentioned in the centers.
Because these people don't consider him a center.
He is 25th.
We don't we don't consider Clint 25th.
Yeah, he's above he's above Ivica Zubac from the Clippers.
And if he goes anywhere else, he's going to be coming off the bench. He's not going to be starting for nobody.
Hold on. Clint Capella is rated number 25 in the league, right?
As a center, yes.
According to
Matt said that there were only 4 centers better than Onyeka Okongwu.
He's ranked underneath Mark Williams and Brooke Lopez, Larry.
But no.
Brooke Lopez on Milwaukee, who's 36 years old, and Mark Williams, who's on a okay Charlotte Hornets team.
But that's my whole point. Matt came on here and saying that there was only 4 centers better than Onyeka Okongwu in the entire league.
8.
Oh, my bad. 8. Excuse me. 8.
Do you want me to give you guys the top 10?
Well, they're not Hawks, so.
No, yeah, they're not.
You can go ahead. Hey, go ahead, RT. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I'm good.
Top 10 to see if we might have a chance to get one. I hope.
No.
It's impossible.
I know. I'm just hoping.
Ain't nobody. Look, I told you, Kool-Aid. Ain't nobody come here to get this junk from pull apart. They buying new cars.
Okay.
They buying new cars. They ain't getting it. They don't need no. They don't need no starter for a 71 Pinto.
Like I told you, I'm Kool-Aid drinker, so I'm always gonna be hoping.
Look, man, look. Hey, if that alternator shot, trade the whole car in.
Go ahead and give us those centers, man.
There are going to be a lot of 7'2" guys in the league, even if they're like Hammond Eggers, like Hackinson or whatever his name for Kansas. It's going to be a lot of those guys in the league.
Oh yeah,
so you got to find the ones that's skilled, that's able to hit an open jumper or got good low post moves, like or elite rebounder slash rim protector. All of those things you're gonna have to find in soon, because if you run around with a 6'8", 6'7" and 3/4 center, 6'8" in tennis shoes, that ain't gonna work.
Nope.
You're gonna look around and be like, yo, we got Trey Young and we got Onyeka Okongwu. We got the 2 smallest dudes in a position in the league.
But we already there.
Exactly. Like, I think a lot of people think just because Golden State did it, everybody else should try to do it. But the league is going away from that.
Larry, that's what everybody else has been trying to do. That's what everybody else has been trying to do.
3-point shooting come from.
Yeah, and you found that you don't have the players to do that. You don't have available players.
Like you don't have
the players to do that.
And
nobody does.
And Kevin Durant, you don't have those 3. You know,
I mean, you don't have the players.
Now you don't have, Tatum and Brown and White and Drew Holiday and Porzingis. You know what I'm saying? Like most teams.
Hey, Larry.
Like that.
Let me give you this stat line. This is a college guy. This is a game against North Carolina. 23 points, 3 blocks, 19 rebounds, 9 from 18 from the floor, 2 for 4 from 3, 3 from 4 for the 3-point line or free throw line, and only played 25 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Woo. Woo.
That is Johnny Brome, a 6'10" power forward from Auburn.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, man.
I mean, I understand, 7-footers.
Oh man,
well, you look.
Is he
Put him
gonna
on
play
the
with
floor
JJ?
with a
How's that
7
gonna
foot.
We
work?
need that 7-foot guy, man.
Put him on the floor.
He's good for that 6.
But I mean, they
that
have him listed
7-foot
as a
guy,
combo like center forward. So I mean, he
Yeah,
probably
he
plays
can
both
look.
positions.
It's like
Man, we don't
Sabonis.
need that. We already got
Yeah,
that.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah, like Sabonis.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Sabonis on this. Well, I say that.
No. We need that 7-footer, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you, man, Trey would love to be able to throw that ball to a 7'2", 7'3" guy. I'm telling you,
Get
man.
somebody that Trey
Cause
can really
now
throw a lot to.
his lobs is gonna be different, man. It just when he go in on a guy on a 7-foot guy, they not gonna be able to push that dude out the box, man, on that lob.
That's what I agree.
And wait a minute.
Clint Capella and Collins used to have to jump so high to get off the floor for that lob that they used to bag up under them and cut them. And you jump that high and you go up under a person, man. After a while, you get scared going up for that lob when they stick their booty up into your thigh. But you got a 7'3" guy, he barely has to jump out the floor to put it in the rim. He just put it on. He got a 7-foot reach up here. Man,
but
Trey Young gonna have a field day with that, man.
Now that you said that, somebody needs to take a 2x and go upside Trey Young as well as JJ Head, passing the ball into a sea of hands down there to a Yeka Okongwu, who is only 6'8" and can't jump out from amongst the trees to save his life on lobs. Same thing with Clint Capella. I mean, they pass it. They just throw it into a sea of hands. It was about 3 turnovers tonight, throwing it down there to people who can't jump or who can't even get the lob now.
Trying to force them to get him points, man.
And see, all they do with a Okongwu, they just surround him.
Yeah.
They just surround him. And at 6'8", he doesn't have. Now, see me, when I was playing, I could spring and dunk with 2 hands without bending my knees at all. It was just ankle. These jokers here, they have to get down in squatting position like they get ready to squat 400 and some pounds, load up, and you can see them jokers shaking before they take off. And you just can't get a dollar bill sideways under the foot. I mean, these centers that we have now, or that we call centers now, it's a crying damn shame to the name center. It's a crying shame. And we trot them out there every week. We trot them out there every game. We trot them out there all the time, like we gonna do something, like we gonna shake the world up. And they bring us the same crap. And double O and that 3-pointer, man.
Hey, Rocco Zikarsky has a 7'6" wingspan. And he's 7'3".
He's 7'3" with a 7-foot wingspan.
With a 7'6" wingspan. Not standing reach, wingspan.
Yeah, wingspan.
Which means he's probably got like a 9-foot standing reach, Larry, if I'm not mistaken, or close to it.
Something like that. Like that's very impressive.
Have you seen him with his hands above his head?
Yeah,
have you seen him with his hand above his head?
Oh yeah.
No, that's like getting in the passing lanes.
Oh yeah.
Everything like
that's
you
his
throw
wingspan,
an errant pass and that's deflected or snatched. You know what I'm saying? It's able to grab rebounds. Yeah, all that good stuff, man.
Plus, he's from Australia, so I think Dyson Daniels knows him. Not saying that. I think they've played on the same kind of national team together.
I mean, that's one reason why I like Rocco because
How many games is on the Australian pro schedule?
They play. So I think they play 2 leagues. They play one, I think that ends in like January, and they pick one up until like right before the draft.
So how many
like,
how many games is
probably
that total
like
for a year?
40 games, 40, 50 games.
In both leagues together?
No, I think all together.
All together, 40
like
games.
college season.
Yeah,
little
just like
bit
college
less than
season.
college. A little less.
So
than I mean, a little more than college. Excuse me. A little more than college.
But granted, he's in the NBL, and NBL is historically famous for not like playing younger guys, so he's not getting a lot of burn.
So the reason why I was asking is that I guess Richard Chase hasn't run into the wall yet.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you talking about as for his
as for the amount of games that they play, because 82 games versus 40, shoot, he ain't running to the wall yet. And plus the fact he wasn't getting
probably not yet.
Yeah, he wasn't getting
well, they cutting him
a whole bunch of burn.
Yeah, they
I mean, that's probably why they're playing him on a minutes restriction there, guys. It's just because he's not used to
man.
82 games.
Games to 40 games. If you paid him 30, 35 minutes, that almost cutting his games right there. Yep. I just hope I would love Coach to go back and do what he did in the next game Friday to set it up so Richard Shea play all 4 quarters. I'd rather for him to do that than play Richard Shea, start him in the first quarter, play part of that, play all his 17 minutes up, and then the second half you can't use him at all.
I mean, I'd rather see him play like 20 minutes instead of 17.
Well, I'm just saying I'd rather see him play 25.
Like 5.
I'd rather see him play when he having a good game. I'd rather see him play 30. When he hot, like in that New York Knicks game, how many minutes he got? I think he played more than 17 minutes in that New York Knicks game.
He was hurt because of that Kool-Aid. That's why he
was hurt.
played a lot of minutes.
I know Hunter was hurt. Yeah, Hunter was hurt. I know Hunter was hurt.
That's why he played.
Donovan, we understand they're young, Donovan. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
We know they're young.
Well, and I mean, how long does it take for the wall not to affect a player? 2 years?
I mean, it just depends on how much he works and how much time he puts in the gym. I mean, you know, you can look at every historic or every international player, like Victor Wembanyama. I mean, I'm not comparing Zach to Victor, but like Victor came in ready, but you also had guys in other drafts that came in and they weren't ready and they fell out of the league. So I mean, it's a crapshoot. You don't know. And I mean, I think Zachary's mature enough to where he can condition himself and get himself ready to where, you know, he does not hit the quote unquote metaphorical wall.
Yeah.
You know, and see, the thing is, you can see the way Zach move on the floor. He got game. He just got to make his shots.
Exactly.
He got game. He got game. He just got to make his shot. He looked good on defense.
The defense is there.
He just. I mean, he moving. Then when he do have the ball, he had to create a shot. He looked good tonight when he created that
guys,
shot.
we forget.
I mean, that was a nice move he made to create that shot.
He is 6'10" and playing that high level of defense at 19 years old.
Yeah.
So he just got. If he get where he making his shots, he gonna be an unstoppable guy, man. I'm telling you, I really believe this guy. If he got game, when his shots start going in, why this guy gonna be something else. His confidence level gonna go up. And you saw he got some passing in him too. That little game where he put between the leg to Clint Capella coming down. That behind the back pass to Mo G. I mean, you see them little pieces, man. You be like, this guy got game. All his shots, if his shots start,
because I mean, once he's just got to put it all together.
Amazing.
It's all about the
telling you, if that dude's shots start falling,
I mean, it's like we saw last night. Once that first shot goes from 3, the switch turns on and he's automatic.
Well, what happened was he shot that, he pump fake, went to the lane.
Yeah.
The roll. Then he shot another.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's about seeing the ball go in the basket. You know
oh yeah, absolutely.
He hit his first, because it's been plenty of times he hit his first one and then he go right off 4 misses in a row, and then his head go down. But he hit that first one, use that counter, bang, jab step, drive to the basket, finger roll, good. I said, oh, you stole that from Dyson. Flip that thing up. I'm like, that ain't going in. It did. I was like, cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because when I see Dyson do it, I'm like, what the? Okay. You know, like,
Dyson look like a circus guy for real, like it's
I'd
funny
be like,
looking.
man, y'all too tall to be just flipping finger rolling like you Trey Young and you 6'1". Dunk the damn ball. But yeah, I mean, look,
And you know
Zach
what,
played
man?
within himself. He didn't do anything out of character. You know what I'm saying? Trying to force something. He played within the game, and he hit his shots with confidence. That jumper looked like the practice jumper that I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
And you watch his videos, and it's just wet. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't
Keep
really
him the hell away from bogey.
And you know what? Trey Young like him too. Trey Young like him. Even sometimes he missing his
Everybody
shot.
like the
Trey
kid.
keep
Oh yeah.
feeding him.
I mean, everybody's got good things to say about Zach.
Yeah,
I
everybody
mean,
like the kid.
you hear how much his coaches talk good about him on like how he's slowly getting better.
I saw a
Keep
guy
him
talking
away
about
from
Zach.
bogey.
He said he might be wrong about Zach. I can't think of his name. He one I would call these guys outside of the Hawks posticators. You know, all the other guys had their own podcast that big name. And he was one of those guys, man. He said, I might be wrong about Zach. He said, I've been watching this guy. I think this guy has the potential to be something.
Let me ask you guys, do you think Zach is going to win Rookie of the Year?
No, he can't.
Okay.
He can't. Not with playing 17 minutes.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it's what's McCain from Philly.
Yeah, McCain from Philly getting a lot of time, but Zach got some pretty decent stats other than his ball going. I said if he can give me one more 25-point game and he could do it within his 17 minutes, that would be even a plus. He just come out and have one of those halves. It ain't that hard because Trey will keep feeding and Trey. He got it going. It ain't that hard.
Yeah, I think if we were not healthy, I think Zach probably could have had another 30-point game. The way he was shooting, the way he was confident attacking the basket or taking the shot. Like, it was no hesitation. It wasn't a hitch in his shot. He wasn't pushing it. He was shooting it. And you could tell he was shooting it instead of pushing it. So, yeah, I think if Dre would have been hurt, but Dre had a great game too. So both our small forwards had excellent games today.
Yeah.
But JJ, like, that was a quiet, almost triple-double.
Yeah, that was a quiet 29-7.
That's why I was saying, like, JJ was the best player on the court, man.
Yeah.
But JJ don't know he the best player on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he don't know what he got, man. He
Like,
don't know he's a walk. He just don't know he's a walking triple-double. Period.
It's almost blasphemous to say that when Trey Young had 22 assists. I'm not trying to, diss Trey or anything like that, but JJ wasn't even being aggressive. He just tripped into 20.
Yeah.
He wasn't being aggressive. Like,
Hey,
there
man,
were so many times. Like, I'm looking at the game right now. It's
if
in the third
JJ
quarter.
had the mentality of Trey Young,
JJ had Garland in a box down in the post. They swung it around, and then he just walked out to the three-point line. And the ball swung to the other side because he didn't go in the post. And those type of things.
Yeah.
I understand why he drifts more to the three-point line because in this season, he's been the best three-point shooter on the team, especially in the starting lineup. He has to be the one that be the outlet to kick it out to and shoot it. He has to. So, oh yeah, that layup right there over Mobley when he went with the left.
Oh yeah,
he was going right like he was going to dunk and then threw it up with the left. Walked into 20 points. So yeah, and he didn't play outside of himself either. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think the best solution for this team is if JJ becomes the guy and Trey could just be this assist monster. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
let me ask you this.
DeAndre
Let me
Hunter
ask
is
you guys this.
definitely gonna have to. I don't expect DeAndre Hunter to do that all the time.
Do you
But
think
Trey
Trey
is-
would be better if he was the second option? I think we talked about this before, but like if Trey was the second option, do you think his numbers will, one, go up, and two, be more efficient?
I think he'll be more efficient.
Let me
if he
say
was-
this. Can I say this? Can
But
say
I know Matt disagrees with that because he thinks you gotta have a 25 point or 26 point shooter
Let
night in and
me
night out.
let me respond to that. Let me respond to that.
I think if you, I don't think that we're gonna as a team shoot this well every game. So I understand what he's talking about. But
Let me respond to that.
you don't have to score 100. We scored 130.
No.
I don't think we need to score that much.
So RJ, when you say for him to be the number one option, or you mean for him not to handle the ball?
No, I'm saying him be. He can still be the
scorer.
handle the ball, but I'm saying like be the second like scoring option. Be like okay, because and this is what I've seen, and I'll let you make your point, Kool-Aid. Trey seems to play better when he gets everybody else involved first, and then he hunts for his shot.
Right. So
But that's just what I see.
Okay,
Kool-Aid
what I'm
disagree
saying is
with
that Trey have made himself the second option. That's how he gets 16 assists. That's how you get 16, 17, 18 assists.
Right.
By making yourself the second option. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't get those assists. I'm gonna tell you something what CP said. And there was a game back the year we went to the finals. And they shot he shot CP them off the floor. And they asked CP, they said that when Trey Young was going like 30-6. That game he had 35. They played the Suns. I was at that game. They played the Suns. And he got 35 and he had 6 assists. And CP said, well, what you do with a guy like that? CP said, well, all I can tell you that I can't shoot like him. Now, CP had a high assist quote. And that year, I think CP, when they went to the finals, CP was leading the league in assists as a guard.
Yeah.
As a point guard. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that Trey Young has he made himself during that time, made himself first option. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he had to be first option. But as a point guard, most of the time a point guard is he's the point guard. So he's not necessarily saying as a shooter, he's the number one option because he run the plays, he get everybody else involved. So Trey Young have been practicing on, making himself the second option on the team. That's why he said he don't have to be the best. So he actually really practicing on being the second or the third option because he wants to get everybody else involved. So the only way that's the only way you could be the second option as a point guard is that your assist goes up to 16 to 20 assists. You're not making yourself first. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get that. But I'm saying like, if
so he already gave up the number one option. It's just for someone to take it. It's for JJ to take it. See, so JJ, so it's up for JJ to do that triple double and put up 35 a night. If Trey Young give you the ball and give you the ball and give it up, and he give you the ball into the paint and it's a mismatch, you got to go get that point. You see what I'm saying? When Trey Young give up the ball coming up the floor because they taking him, they give the ball to you, and now you got the ball in your hand coming up the floor as the point forward. Now, just like a Draymond Green, you got to take that and you got to do something with it. You see what I'm saying? Because
but like,
that's what they practicing
we
on
talk
now.
about how we
It's
need a
just
7-footer.
Who's gonna take it? Will Ricochet rise up and take it, or will JJ rise up and take it? Somebody got to come up and take it. So Trey Young don't mind giving it to Ricochet and giving it to him for him to go get 35. Just like the night with the Knicks. He had no problem letting him go get 33. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think another thing too, if we do draft that big center that we all, really want, it's that player is going to have to either one, be the number one option, or or we have to do something else with it.
No. He just have to be. He have to be able to score in the post when we need him. He had to be able to post up and give a score.
Well, with Trey Young, if you
and
had
block and make and block shot.
if you had a 3-point shooting big that was legit, then you could actually play the 5 wide that Matt wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? If you had a knockdown shooter out there, if in the NBA hit 50% turned into 38%, imagine if a Yucca Congo or Clint Capella could shoot 38% from 3. It would be unguardable, you know?
Right.
It's just like a better version of Chet. So that's what I'm kind of looking at. If Trey Young is a Chet Holmgren type center who could block shot, rebound, and shoot and hit open 3, I don't need him to take people off the dribble like Chet.
Oh yeah, no.
Like that. No.
I mean, shoot, if we had the opportunity to get Chet Holmgren here, we wouldn't have like these like lost conversations right now.
No, we wouldn't.
Just because it's why everybody's like a year ago was saying, "Oh, Trey with Wemby is going to be so amazing," just because Wemby's this freak of a player, and Trey Young can pass him the ball and stuff, and we just and so we're just hoping that we get somebody good.
I think ultimately, if JJ gets that Paulo Banchero type of aggressiveness in him, take over the lead dog role, I think that's when Trey Young gets his MVP consideration, because he's gonna average 15 assists.
Right.
He will. If he but it can't just be JJ. It has to be somebody like DeAndre Hunter. It has to be Zachary Shea. You know what I'm saying? They have to be able to not give me 26 every game or something like that. But if both of these guys are shooting and being around 18 points, both of them, Trey don't have to score 25, 28, 30 points a game. He can score 20 and 15. If Trey Young averaged 20 and 15 and a steal and a half and 4 rebounds, he would be MVP candidate.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They're pumping up guys. They're pumping up Bronson. I think he was 28 and 7 last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's just man, that would really unlock it, in my opinion, because it put a lot of stress on him since he's the best playmaker on his team.
Right.
It put a lot of stress on him to be the ultimate scorer, plus the ultimate playmaker on his team. Y'all want him to play more defense, which he's doing. He's putting a lot of wear and tear on his body. So if he cut back on the scoring, but start dishing out, but guys got to make their shots like Kool-Aid said. And, with Zach coming off pin downs and coming around those back screen actions and getting open looks and knocking it down, and Trey come in off the bench and do the exact same thing, that's going to be really hard to beat, especially on the non-Trey Young minutes. Kobe was not a negative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll give Kobe props too. He was not a negative. Now, I hate the plus minus thing, but I mean, for my eye test, he was not a negative. He played good defense. He hit quality shots when we needed. He was a part of the run when we first started the run. To come back, we were down by 20. So to beat a team, to beat the number 1 team in the NBA record-wise at their house, down by 20 at the beginning of the game, like you lost the game in the first 5 minutes of the game, that's why I don't really want to harp on anyone.
Oh yeah.
Because that game we normally just lose. Even if we fight all the way back, we fight and get it to 10. and then the game end up being like a 15, 17-point loss.
Hey, check this out, guys. Check this out. Friday is gonna be DeMar. You go, yeah, buddy. That buddy finna swing one way or another. They right on the tip. This the game breaker right here Friday. Who gonna get the money, baby? Who gonna get the money?
Look,
it is, ain't it?
I would love
Yeah,
to be wrong.
this the game right here, baby.
I would love for Matt to be right, and we have 47 wins at the end of the season. And this victory was the start of a run of the Quin month, as Matt talked about. I would love this to be the start of the Quin month.
Oh yeah.
I would love to come on and make a tweet about, hey, the Quin month happened. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see, man. Let's see if we can have some kind of semblance of consistency, offensively and defensively.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And build off this, because if we lose on Friday, we don't go to Vegas. So
Right.
Let's beat them. Let's win by at least 10. They beating us on point differential. So we gotta win by at least 10.
You know what, man? At the arena, Cleveland come pretty deep too. I hope the fans show up. It's a 2:30 game, man, on a Friday. Everybody off, man. I wish I could go to the game, but dang, man, the fans gonna have to be up in there at 2:30, man, for this game, man. I just feel like, hey, man, like I was saying, our team was a mystery because it's just like each player, you just don't know what you're gonna get, man. These key players, Ricochet, man, Bogey and Kobe, those guys, when they come in the game, when they play, man, they are so significant to the game. It's a crying shame on how we gonna roll. I mean, Trey Young is important too, but the most important thing is those guys right there, man. If those guys can just pull it up just a little bit, man, we'll be a one hard team to beat, bro. We'll be a really, really hard team to beat, man. Because if Bogey hitting this shot, see, I ain't seen a mad Bogey yet. I mean, when Bogey get hot in that face, I'm gonna tell you how you can tell when Bogey hot. Y'all look at that face and that nose get red, like Santa Claus, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That man, and his little eyes start closing up. Bogey he angry about something. That dude I guarantee you. I'm like, I can look at Bogey. I'm like, oh dang, Bogey gonna have a good game tonight. I don't know who got him pissed off, but he gonna have a heck of a game. Somebody will be talking some stuff, you know. And now if Kobe, now see the thing about Kobe, this is what I gotta say about Kobe. I think Kobe first few games he was scared. You know how you have that first game, you just so scared, you shaking, and you really shoot the shot, but you don't see it when it leaves your hand. That's fear. That's a fear shot. Now, Kobe shot these last two shots like he felt it. Like he believed in it.
Yeah, when Zach shot that one corner shot, he was running back down the court before it went in. I was like, yeah.
See, and that's
Well, speaking of fear, my lady's gonna put the fear of God into me if I don't get to bed because I got to go somewhere for Thanksgiving tomorrow. I don't want to end up like Damon.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Appreciate y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah,
y'all fellas on Friday, man. Y'all eat hearty, man. Go get some of that potato salad.
Enjoy.
All right, man. Y'all take care, man.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it, fellas. Fellas, we'll be back on Friday, man.
All right, Bitcoin, man. All right.
Yeah, already.
Kool-Aid and Mike.
What Matt said.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, happy Thanksgiving to everybody, man. Y'all eat something good, man. Enjoy.
Yeah. Moving in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the pond. And1 baby, that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow out the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in a block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave up in garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniels, I told him don't leave both get open, why? Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave up in garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey and Jalen on the peak in the park.